What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing today? Sorry, just checking something real quick. Want to make sure I actually hit. Okay, there we go. Silly me, I forgot to hit send. I forgot to hit tweet on the tweet. I forgot to actually send it to the server to then post. What's going on? How we doing today? We doing all right? Doing okay. What's going on, Slate, American Citizen, Jiggy McHugh? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, been a crazy week. Been a really crazy week. House was cleaned yesterday. But, like, I didn't really get to watch too much yesterday. I had a really busy day doing a bunch of random stuff that I had to do, right? And because of that, I kind of had to catch up. Uh-oh, something's going on. All right. I'm going to mute that for now, just so you know it doesn't get in the way. Damn it! I don't want Fishtank to get in the way of this Fishtank stream. Okay. Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff going on yesterday, so I really couldn't watch along in the way that I would have liked to, and it was crazy because when I got home, I started like checking Twitter just to catch up, and I keep seeing like, oh, Nifty's gone. Okay, good. Then I see Brian got kicked off, and he didn't just get kicked off. It was Jimmy got kicked off, but that was just an excuse for him to go downstairs and don some Joker makeup and then go back upstairs and do his Reddit Jimmy Joker bit. And then that's when Brian ended up getting kicked off. He got eliminated via poll, right? So that was crazy. And then I also figure out that Delaney got kicked off as well. And then even Octavius, who was supposed to be Brian's doppelganger, he ends up getting kicked off, which sucks because he was trained. I ended up seeing some of his stuff on YouTube. I was looking forward to the potential. I was looking forward to the potential of being able to train with somebody who actually trains, other than Sam, right? It would have been nice to get a roll in with the guy, maybe sparring. I think maybe we could have sparred, but I'm not 1,000% sure. It really depends. Really depends, right? American Citizen asks, what's the crescent moon thing on the wall behind you beside the cross? It's not a crescent moon. It's Josie's painting from season 1. The shrimp fried rice painting. I ended up buying it off her for $20, although I'm not 1,000% sure if she ever got the $20 from me, but she got $50,000 from Sam. So, yeah, no, it wasn't 50. It was like, was it 30? I forget how much. I was there. I was holding one of the novelty checks. You would think I would remember how much was on those checks for the finale. You'd think I'd know that, but no, I forgot. Yeah, this is it's a memento that I got from Josie. Let's see if I can put this on the wall without fucking it up. There we go. There we go. What's going on, House Mom? But yeah, it was a crazy day. I'm disappointed that Brian got kicked off. I'm also disappointed that Octavius got kicked off. I didn't really know too much about Delaney. Nifty. Look, I don't want to be, mean necessarily, right? But I kind of understood what Nifty was. And, everybody understood what Nifty was. That is the content queen. But no, I'm not overly sad to see Nifty go, right? But it does suck that Brian had to go. It sucks that Octavius had to go because, like I said, I wanted to train with the dude. And unfortunately, that did not end up happening. Oh, well. If I had known that that's how it was going to go down the next day, which nobody could have known, technically, because, fucking... Even though Jet and Sam knew that there was going to be an elimination, they didn't really 1,000% know who was going to go, right? But if I had known the way it was going to go down yesterday, I probably would have stayed later on Wednesday, and I would have got a roll in with the guy. I don't know about sparring. We may have been able to get that together, but I also don't know because I don't know if he had good control or not. I've never seen the guy in a sparring setting before. I saw one of his Muay Thai matches. I think it was very early on when he first started because You can see certain tendencies that he had. And then when I talked to him, he said he did it for 4 years. So, there's that. You think 30 30 grand does sound about right. 30 grand sounds about right for the finale, for the grand prize from last season. Excuse me. Yeah, but she got 30 grand. I think she's not exactly upset about $20, right? And I tried to give her the 20, but I think Sam, or last season's host, Jason Goldstriker, wonder whatever happened to that guy. I think he just didn't want me handing out cash to somebody, because then, like, what if she ends up having it stolen, or if there's like some weird thing created, right? I think that's probably just that's good form for something like that. It's good. It's good form. It's good clean form. Anyway, yeah. Oh man, somebody asked something. That I wanted to answer. I saw it, but man, did I? Or maybe that was the crescent moon thing, right? Maybe that was the shrimp fried rice painting that I was talking about. Oh, do you think Trish is in love with the judge? I think Trish is kind of all over the place in terms of her willingness to throw affection at people, right? And I'm trying to be as nice about it as possible. But I do notice that, everybody noticed, right? She was all over Brian, then she was all over Octavius for the day and a half, 2 days that he was in the tank. Then when Brian ends up leaving, she was really sad about that, even though Brian also kind of played her a little bit, if we're being honest here. I notice she gives me weird looks. She seems to kind of laugh at everything I say during karate. She finds ways to kind of insert herself into the conversation. I think Trish is just one of those people who she needs to kind of reel it in a little bit, right? And the way that there's like an incel meme, or not an incel meme, but like a neat meme where guys, like, anytime a girl is nice to them, they fall in love, and they start picturing like marriage, kids, grandkids, growing old together. Every time there's like a waitress at a restaurant who's like, "Oh, hey, nice to see you, hi," like doing the waitress thing, trying to be nice and friendly and shit like that. It almost is like the female version of that with Trish. I kind of get that vibe from her. I don't hate her or anything. I don't wish anything bad on her. I'm just being honest about what I kind of pick up from her. Being someone who I've been around her and I've interacted with her, and just the vibe that she gives off with me. And I don't just mean with me, but like I said, I've even caught that vibe a little bit myself. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm just maybe I'm thinking too highly of myself here. Maybe I think too highly of myself. Maybe that's what it is. But I just feel that is the truth of the matter. She's kind of all over any guy that will give her some form of attention, right? But yeah, Brian, Brian, They were calling him Peter yesterday, I'm pretty sure. Man, I am sad to see Brian go. People were saying he gave off like sociopath vibes and stuff like that. I will say he gave me a weird vibe at first. 1,000%. I would catch him kind of looking at me when my back was turned. Like, you're facing here and there's somebody over there, and you turn around and they're like looking at you, and then they kind of do that, right? There was a point, I don't know if you can see it I don't know if anybody else saw it, and it's not like I expect anybody to go looking for it in the archives or anything like that, right? But I feel like if you looked, you would probably notice that, because I was noticing that. And not because I was like secretly watching him, but because I'd be like here, and I'd turn around, and I'd notice like, oh, that's Brian, and he'd be looking at me, and then he'd be like, he'd do that, right? It was, it was a little bit strange. And I don't mean in the context of I'm the leader of the class, therefore he's waiting for instruction or anything. I mean, like, I'd just be sitting there waiting for people to get back from their water break, and I'd be like, I'd look that way, and he'd be over here in my field of vision looking at me. And it's like, huh. And it wasn't like a look where it's like, oh, I'm just waiting for instruction. It was a look where it almost felt like he was kind of trying to dissect me, trying to figure out what my angle was, what I'm about. And now that I'm saying that out loud, I guess that could be in the context of him wanting to be ready for whatever bullshit I might end up throwing his way related to the game, because he doesn't know. I could be a complete gaslight. For all he knows, as a member, as a fish, Judge Goldstriker could be a red herring. I could be the real host of Fishtank Live, and he doesn't even know. So maybe he's just trying to, like, figure me out so that he can be better prepared for something that I might throw at him, some kind of weird twist or anything. Maybe that's what it was. But at the time of it happening, I did kind of sort of feel like it was kind of like a sociopath stare. If I'm being honest with you, I'm just sitting here like, what is this guy fucking looking at, dude? What does he want from me? You better not be checking me out, bro. You better not be trying to get a look. You know, cop a quick look. I can feel him undressing me with his eyes. No, but I didn't think he liked me very much in the beginning, right? And you know, I won't say that I hated him or anything like that. I don't hate any of the fish, but I definitely was not his biggest fan at first because of that weird vibe that he kind of gave off. And as time went on, though, he started doing and saying the right things to kind of get me to realize either A, it was just a misunderstanding, or B, maybe he is kind of coming around and he's not going to be a weirdo or anything like that. Like when I gave him the Jocko belt, he expressed what to me sounded like sincere gratitude for being given the Jocko belt. He also said that he wants to do it when he gets out. I don't know if that was just, you know, him blowing smoke up my ass or not, but I did believe the gratitude he was expressing was real. And because of that, I was like, okay, so maybe Brian is not a dickhead. Maybe he's not like a bad guy or anything like that. And because of that, by the time he did get kicked out yesterday, I was kind of like, oh man, you know, there was nobody that was on the chopping block that I was like really happy to see on the chopping block. I do like Trish, right? I like Trish, guys. I like Trish, baby. I like Trish. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can I go on a date with Trish? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right. I got permission, guys. I got permission. Me and Trish are going to go on a date. No, but jokes aside, like, I like all the fish for one reason or another. I will say I like some of the fish more than other fish. I'm not going to tell you which ones. Other than Shinji. I was very vocal about my support for Shinji very early on. But I like all of them. So seeing all of them on the chopping block yesterday, the ones that were, I was like, oh, man, that sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. But that's the name of the game. That's just the way that it's going to work. And they definitely got rid of more than just Brian and Nifty yesterday, specifically Brian, because they were probably going to... They were definitely... Somebody... I can't even take credit for this, right? Not that it's like some weird, like, super sleuth thing. You have to be 300 IQ to figure this out, right? But somebody ended up saying that they cleaned house because they're going to try bringing in new freeloaders and stuff like that. And I really can't wait. I can't wait to see what cast of characters they end up bringing in. That's going to be really, it's going to be real fun. It's going to be a hoot. It's going to be a holler. All right. And yeah, I mean, let's just see what the future holds. If I remember correctly, I'm losing track of time here. This is the end of week 3, so we have 3 more weeks to go. So we're halfway through, but we still have 3 weeks. And think of how long this 3 weeks was, right? Think of how much, like, and when I say long, I don't mean long in a bad way. I mean, like, think of how much happened in 3 weeks. That is insane. And we still have 3 more weeks of gaslighting, freeloaders, like crazy challenges, me trying to fuck with them with my karate, right? So I mean, man, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Hopefully they bring in. Hopefully they bring in more interesting people. I mean, I know they will, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Chris Chan isn't coming, is he? I ain't telling you nothing. I ain't telling you nothing. Um. Oh, okay. All right. I personally am trying to work on getting somebody, right? I will say that much. I'm not going to tell you who, I'm not going to tell you if it's going well or not, but like I've really been pushing to try and get a specific person in the tank, but like I said, I'm not going to say anything other than that. I want to try to be very careful because they don't have me on a leash or anything. They don't have me on a leash. They haven't ever told me you can say, you can't say, avoid this, tell them that. They've never done anything like that with me, right? But and because of that, I want to be very, very careful because there is a line. It's just they don't feel a need to tell me where that line is because I would assume it's because they trust me. So I don't want to break that trust by being like, yeah, I'm trying to get this person, and I heard there might be that guy, and they said that they're thinking about doing something like this. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna want to betray that trust. I'm the only one who technically isn't like an official part of production on a technical level, like meaning like I'm not someone who's there to like fix the house or to man the computers and shit like that. I'm one of the few people outside of that little circle that's allowed in, so I'm not gonna fuck it up because YouTube chat is like, Scott, spill the beans. Tell us, Scott. Anyway, what's going on, JC Pliskin? You just happen to pop out. It's not that I'm not happy to see everybody else, it's just that JC has been here from the get-go. Anyway, I'll read a couple of these and then we'll go ahead and we'll get going because I don't, we don't want to miss the Cell Part 2 here. All right, we're already 2 hours in. We definitely don't want to miss that. He's getting permission post-coitus. She might be pregnant now. Baby, did you hear that? Did you? Yeah, you know what that means, right? Coitus?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Coitus?
Yeah. That's like a weird word for you to know, considering that English is your... You think so?
I think I know.
Well, I mean, it just means sex.
Oh, yeah, because it's coito in Portuguese.
Oh, another word you guys stole from us.
No, sure.
Give us your thickest Boston accent, Sensei. Please, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You want me to do the fucking Boston? Dude. What do you I'm trying to think of something with an R that's not gonna be like forced. I don't want to be like, park the car in Harvard Yard. Haha, that's funny. Boston accents are funny. Ha 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 ha. I don't want to force it now. Who do you think leaves the room first? My guess is Jimmy, and then give some sort of excuse. I don't think that's a bad. Oh, what's going on? Happening news. That's not a bad. That's not a bad guess. That's not a bad guess, right? But it wouldn't surprise me if it's somebody else, like maybe Taylor. Although I feel like Taylor's constitution is probably pretty damn good. Can you talk about King Cobra JFS? I mean, I could, but I don't know anything about him other than him being an internet lolcow. I'm not that deep into lolcow culture. I'm really deep into like the Chris Chan lolcow lore and shit like that. I've watched every episode of I've watched every episode of Geno Samuels. I've watched Turkey Tom's. I even did what's his face? Gamer from Mars, right? There's something about Chris Chan that I love. Not to go on a complete like different rant. We're gonna read a few more of these after I get this point out, right? And then we're gonna get to it. But there's something about Chris Chan that I love, and I think what it is that Chris Chan's story, insofar as he's known on the internet, it starts so long ago. Basically, I was in like the 7th or 8th grade, and the time, right? Chris Chan is someone who is locked in time, right? All the sagas that he went through and stuff like that, it has to do with nostalgic bits of my childhood to a degree. His PS3, Pokemon. Although I wasn't really a Pokemon kid, but it was something that reminds me of my childhood, even though I wasn't big into it or anything like that, right? Just like a ton of stuff from back then. that reminds me of the time. And because of that, I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for Chris Chan as a lolcow, because anytime I feel like kind of visiting the past, I'll basically start over in Geno Samuel's documentary series, and I'll go to like episode whatever, right? And I won't even finish the whole series. It's not like I'm binge watching the series twice a year, right? But if I want a nostalgia overload, I'll go back through that, and I'll think about where I was at the time of this thing happening in Chris Chan's life. And I'll also be reminded, like, oh yeah, I remember those things. Oh yeah, dude, that was a great game. Oh yeah, Little Big Planet. I never think about Little Big Planet until the Chris Chan documentary, right? And then I'm like, oh yeah, Little Big Planet. I don't even like platformers like that, but that was a really good game, bro. That was a really good game. What was I gonna say? In addition to that, this is something where I always say this, and then I gotta like be like, whoa, hold on, let me explain. I'm jealous of early days Chris Chan to a degree. Let me make sure everybody understands what I mean by this. No, I don't think that if I could go back, I would be a virgin with rage, right? I wouldn't be doing Backstreet Boys covers. I wouldn't be drinking Fanta mixed with body fluids, right? I wouldn't be doing any of that. I'd just be enjoying the fuck out of being in my teens and young adult period without having to have a job. Like, do you know how great that would be? That would be fantastic, dude. Right? And not just my teens and young adult period, right? I don't even just mean that, but if I was a teen or a young adult in the year like 2007, 2008, you remember how great video games used to be, dude? You remember how great a lot of things used to be? And this isn't just rose-colored glasses. This is legit. Everybody agrees that things suck today. So to be able to have no job, no responsibilities, no nothing, and to just be able to collect video games and just like enjoy the time, to really just live in the moment, day to day, there is something beautiful about that. Now, that's about all that I'm jealous of Chris for, right? At the end of the day, the path that Chris took, the direction that Chris decided to go in, was not good. Not good. And even today, Chris Chan is like, yeah, no, that was bad, all the stuff that I did back then. But like, just to have that opportunity and not squander it, there's something beautiful to me about that. And I would love if I could do if just to have a day in like 2009, 2010, to just sit there and just like know, like, there is no yesterday, there is no tomorrow. I don't have to worry about school or going to work or anything like that. All I have to do is just play on my PS3, right? But anyway. Undercover Normie says, my bet is on Jimmy caving Dunye's face in and getting arrested. I hope not. I sure hope not. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. For those of you that don't know, my wife donated her kidney recently, and that's why I'm like, you okay? And like, anytime she moves, I'm gonna be like, Scott wishes he could neat Max. Yes, dude. I would love to neat Max. Are you kidding me? Dude, because here's the thing, though. I have the drive to neat Max, but make it some form of beneficial to me, right? I could stream all day. I could stream video games, right? Technically, I'm a neat, but I'm also making some money, right? I'm not in education or training, not employed in education or training, but I mean, I'm making mad money, right? Because all I have to do all day is stream. So all I have to do all day is find out how to become a big-time streamer. That'd be great. I'd love that, right? I wouldn't just sit around doing absolutely nothing and filling my time with going on love quests and, playing a Guitar Hero guitar as though I actually know how to play a real guitar, right? I would do useful stuff, right? But I would also enjoy the fact that I know that I don't have to go to work tomorrow, right? That's what I mean. Your wife's a saint for donating her kidney. That's a huge personal sacrifice. Yeah, and I'm really proud of her, you know. I'm really proud of her for that. Sensei, did you grow after you turned 21? You mean like height-wise? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. I think I was about my height when I was like 18, 19, somewhere around there, you know. I would assume maybe. Anyway, I'll read like one more. I'm just gonna look for one that I think is like, you know, I'm gonna speed read. I'm gonna skim, right? I'm gonna skim and see if there's anything. Sensei Scott, any chance we can see you put Jimmy in a go-go plata? I've never done a go-go plata in my life, although I've tried. But you know what? If I get the opportunity, I will. If I get the opportunity, I will. I saw an older video of yours where you mentioned a story about getting jumped. Can you recall the video where you tell that story? You the best, Scott. Archetype 11 asked that. Ah, man. No, I can't remember what you're talking about. Are you sure it was me? Are you sure it wasn't another redhead telling the story? We do kind of look the same. Yeah, I mean, if you can tell me what video it was, it might jog my memory and I can tell you about it. But for now, we're gonna go ahead. All right, we're gonna hit that main attraction. Yes. All right. Bedroom 1, baby.
$8 million, and then we. But
yeah, you got it. I'll turn it up a little bit more.
They will fuck me over either way.
Fuck gold, fuck the Mormons, fuck Utah, fuck gold, fuck the Mormons, fuck.
Is he pretending to like? Is he pretending to like smoke a cigarette or something?
Fuck gold and fuck Joe Biden and fuck.
Oh, I thought he was doing a wall sit, Dunye. I was like, damn, okay, bro.
Do we know?
What'd they have to make? Oh, they had to make fucking sand sculptures. That's hilarious, bro. So right now, we're looking at everybody. Impersonate Jimmy contest, dude. That would be great. That would be a great. Like if Jimmy, if there were like 3 people up for elimination and Jimmy was not one of them, I would hope they would do that at least once. An impersonate Jimmy challenge.
Personally, I think I did better.
Yeah, I think you did better.
Ah, man. I'd love to vote. I'd love to vote, but no. Somebody said I'm in my 30s and quit my job recently, not because of Fishtank, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
I do not fuck dogs.
I don't believe you, Taylor. I don't believe you, Taylor. And yeah, like that is one thing, right? You're not really meant to be sitting around all day. But again, like I'm a very industrious person, and that's why I feel that I could get away with it if I was to be able to do it the right way, right? But I wouldn't be able to do it the right way, so I can't get away with it, right? If I was able to, if I was given a free pass to quit my job and to not have to worry about anything, I'd just do this a lot more than I would, and I'd be fine with it. I'd be okay with it, because again, it's something that I'm working towards, right? People need things to work towards at the end of the day, you know? And that's part of the reason I think Chris Chan went on the Love Quest, is because it was something to do, you know? What are you doing, Jimmy? What are you doing, Jim Jam? Put it away. Put it away, bro.
Jimmy.
It's hot in here.
Jimmy.
Is that a load?
You see, this is a good idea. This is a good idea on his part, actually. He's just stripping to make everybody else feel more uncomfortable.
I'd love to get myself a pair of booty shorts. Not booty shorts.
Will you be releasing a Fishtank instructional on BJJ Fanatics? I will. I'm going to. Desert Drive-In Theater, thank you. He said great stream, and I would appreciate it if you guys would like the stream and also share the stream.
Attention to the source material and gave it the respect it deserved. Long Range Jimmy, Crack Clan.
Let's go,
crack clan. I would appreciate if you would especially like share the stream to wherever you feel is appropriate. You know, I always feel dumb asking for likes and shares and stuff like that, but you know, how else are we gonna grow?
Yeah, you can't pee in there.
I was gonna lay on that.
You can't pee in there. You can't
Oh,
You got
uh-oh.
$1.
Does somebody have to pee? Oh wow, they have fucking hamster bottles. All right. I don't think anyone's peeing right this second, right? I don't think anyone's about to, so I'm gonna go ahead. I just want to see what's going on around the house. I don't know if there's anything special or particular. Oh hey, there's the boxing gloves. Oh, somebody is I think somebody just up. It's Max. It's Schmax. Oh, what's he doing? Oh man, what's he doing? The bathroom bucket is behind that barrier. Oh, jeez. Okay, baby. Let me know if you need anything. I believe you mentioned getting into a fight, and then a guy pulled a weapon in the. Oh, yeah. No. That's a video that I want to. That's a video that I want to do for my Patreon. Any story type videos I want to do for my Patreon, I'll go ahead and I'll shill that right real quick. Hold on. I'll show that in the chat. I'm not saying, like, I won't tell you a little bit about it right now. I'm just saying, like, I'm not going to go, like, super mega into detail. And also, it gives me an opportunity to be like, hey, patreon.com/Scott Sullivan. There's actually some stuff that I just put up there over the last couple of... Whoa, okay, what the hell is this? Uh-oh. I will tell you a little bit of the story. It's just let's figure out what's going on here first, right? Oh man, those are hurdles, aren't they? Those are hurdles for. Are they hurdles for like running?
Shinji, we need a check on Jimmy to clear the air.
But yeah, I put up the roll that I did with Gold Striker. I put up me and Gold Striker grappling. It's an analysis. That's on my Patreon right now. And I also have an interview with a guy who proclaims to be not affiliated with, but in contact with O9A, which is a Satanist sort of organization, quote unquote. So check that out if you're interested. It's $5 a month. Dude, look at Shinji over here. He looks stiff. He looks like he OD'd while giving a thumbs up, and his body's just stiff.
But can you guess what I'm gonna say next? Is that I like the swamp ninja. Can you guess what I was gonna say about that? That I like the swamp ninja. I prefer the swamp ninja.
Yep, 09A. I'm trying to find interviews with Satanists to make a big video on Satanism as a topic, right? And how could you not talk about Order of Nine Angles, 09A, whatever you want to call it, right? They're doing Ninja Warrior in the room. Alright, while they're setting up, because they're not exactly giving any exposition. Yeah. They're not giving any exposition or anything, so I'll explain that now. Basically, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine. It was in an area where there was a lot of break-ins and cars. He looks out the window of his apartment, and he sees someone trying to break into his car, right? Me, I was a lot less controlled back then. I kind of went apeshit, and I ended up getting into a fight with the guy. There was a lot more to it than that, but basically I ended up elbowing the dude in the head. He kind of stumbled back. He squared up, and I think when I squared up, the fact that it was me and my boy, even though my boy wasn't really trying to fight, like he was trying to hold me back. I would assume maybe because I was a big, scary-looking dude who looked like he boxed, because of course, like, you see this and you're like, oh, that guy, like, he looks like he knows how to fight. he ran off. And when he ran off, he said, "I got something for you." And then he came back with a couple of his buddies and a firearm. And luckily, nothing happened to anybody. But it got really fucking tense, you know. But I'm gonna tell that story more in depth on my Patreon. I should get to work on that. Actually, that's a really good story to tell. Wow, that's like a straight up. That's a trash bin with a toilet seat on it.
We were saying.
We had the camera and do it again.
He knocked the piss over? No, he didn't.
Trish seems like a trooper. Did you see her bit with King Jimmy?
I put in another cigarette butt so we don't burn the damn house down.
Thank you for the toilet report.
Okay.
Jeez, that's a crazy tattoo. That I feel like that's a Jimmy tattoo. Like that's a if there was someone who was gonna have a tattoo like that, I would expect it to be Jimmy. And yeah, I think Trish's constitution is higher than people would probably think when they first look at her, myself included.
With the swamp ninja.
The Swamp Ninja.
Mr. Vance.
Okay, so you're gonna balance the ball on this thing here. You're gonna grip it from the bottom. You're gonna go under this, except it has to stay on the whole time.
Don't drop that ball.
So you're gonna go under this, ball staying on,
And now you in the swamp, so you better watch out for them gators.
and then you're gonna get across the balance beam,
Better watch out for them gators now, they're gonna bite you.
but the ball has to stay on.
Is Judge scared of the COVID or the AIDS?
And then you step over,
That's just the air is bad in here.
step over.
Yeah, it was like
This ball.
they got a poop bucket.
Don't drop that ball.
So now ball's up there.
You in a lot of trouble if you drop
You're
that
gonna grip
ball.
it from the bottom.
Oops.
So grip it from the bottom the whole time.
You
Then go
can't.
back.
Let's say they don't have to grip. I think you skip the gripper from the bottom thing. I think just grip it wherever because the ceiling's too low.
Yeah, you're right.
Grip it from the bottom.
Which one?
Yeah, they can do it.
Wait, so which one?
Figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta grip it
Both,
from the
Jimmy.
bottom.
Okay, so
Both.
on the
You
bottom.
gotta have your hand on that right there at the bottom.
So we have to take the longer,
And then back
longer
under.
part two up under.
Back underneath.
Scott, I love surprises. Keep it secret. Oh, don't worry, I will.
Figure it out.
MXC, dude. MXC was a great show. If you don't know what MXC is, you should definitely look it up. I think it's still on Prime Video.
Either, y'all.
It's fantastic.
All
There's Kenny Blankenship
right, going first.
and Vic Romano. Right, and then there was Guy Ledouche.
Y'all.
Man, that was such a great show.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
I think this might be 3 points.
Should I do 4 days of boxing a week or 2 days of boxing and 2 days of judo? You could swing 2 days of both, you know?
Do the last one.
Why not? Fucking, you won't get as good at either of them as quickly, but I mean, it's not bad either, right? Like, you get good at two simultaneously, and you're a little bit more well-rounded a little bit quicker, right? Oh. I would say, though, that if you already have some kind of grappling experience and you lack striking experience or vice versa, if you have striking experience but you lack grappling experience, might not be a bad idea to focus on one just for a little bit, right? I don't mean forever. I mean, like, get a head start by, like, a couple of months, right? Maybe. Yeah, dude, that's where I used to watch it. Kilo Soul.
Nothing compares to Papa Gino's.
Spike TV.
Clark top kick.
Dude, Papa Gino's. That's a New Englander that just sent that TTS. Dude, I just wanna burst through the door and just kick the pole. He's also doing much better than I expected him to do.
Good boy Jimmy, get that spaghetti. Good boy finger food. Good boy Jimmy, Jim, good boy.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, 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 uh-oh.
First one to drop Jimbo's boxers and show us that albino hog gets a snack crate.
Oh, man.
So close, but so far.
I don't know if anyone's gonna do better. I think Shinji might do better. I think TJ is too. I think TJ is too finicky. I mean, Tomas. Tomas is too finicky.
Judge, so both polls have to be.
Bro, I forgot Dunye was here. He's just sort of in the corner. He's like 90% of the way in the blind spot, and then I see movement over in the mirror, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Jimmy seems to have more control over his emotions, but we'll see in a bit. Yeah. I do wonder how much of Jimmy was I do wonder how much of Jimmy is an act, right? I do wonder that.
Ninja audition. Oh, fuck. Fuck it? Yeah, you can restart and fix your pants if you want. Taylor, turn that space heater off, please. Thank you.
Can't take it, Judge.
Can't take it.
Hello, Joker. Look at Tay. He has an apple ass. It is I Hoarderman. Love that ass. Kill her. Kill Tay. Kill. Kill, kill.
We'll see how Tomas goes. He has turned down the stimming a lot, at least some of the time lately. If all of that diffused energy could be focused, it would be a laser. I don't think you're wrong about that. I don't think you are incorrect in any specific way. All right, Shinji.
Toby?
Those Jimmy documents were a lot like the gaslighting iDubbbz docs. I haven't seen any documents relating to Jimmy, so I wouldn't know. Dunye's little roar made Jimmy drop the ball. Get him out. You don't like Dunye, huh? I like Dunye because I think the energy that a sassy gay black dude brings to the table in a competition like this is going to make it a lot more entertaining, right? You don't have to like him. In fact, if you hate him, it's even better, right? But just his willingness to just like not be civil is going to be paramount, especially as time goes on. If he's in for the rest of the time, I would love to see him in for the next 3 weeks. I'm just realizing, what's that noise? You hear it, right?
The bottle that's dripping, the fourth one, Trish, pull that one out.
Oh, that's what it is.
And turn it upside down and put it on the floor.
They should keep that, honestly.
Step on the pen.
They should make him put it back. Make him, jeez. They should make her put it back after Gold Striker leaves. That should be part of the gaslighting, is you just have to listen to... I like him, but the random noises he makes are ridiculous and does not fortify him against stereotypes. Well, that's his business. I can understand being annoyed by sounds, though. That's for sure. Dunye is the most racist guy in the house. Wouldn't surprise me. People do love to hate watch these days, so Dunye is good for that. Yeah.
This isn't fair.
Oh, he did it again.
Disposed to
He fucking did it again.
type activities.
You see, I didn't catch what they're supposed to do here. Oh, okay, he's supposed to pass it over then. Okay. Oh man, this is getting scary. Uh-oh. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it.
Alright, now y'all know how it's played.
Oh man, he fucking did it, bro.
Gonna get 3 points.
Man, hypnosis sounds.
Nope.
Dude, that was my shit back in the day. I love ASMR, and before ASMR was a thing, it was self-hypnosis is what you would look up. You'd look up self-hypnosis videos, either that or there'd be like whisper videos, right? I'm not even ashamed, bro. I love ASMR. I used to listen to it every night, but now I listen to rain sounds to go to bed. Damn. I feel like Taylor kind of beasted that first one. I feel like Shinji and she's kind of beast in this one too. She's just like whatever. Oh, she touched the ground. I don't know, man. I feel like that. At the very least, it might be she has to go back. I don't know, you know. Yeah, you see, fucking Jimmy's calling it out too.
Shinji explained what future
8:45 on Friday night. I want blood.
training camp
That sounds like a metal song or something like that. I use theta waves to sleep. Are they any good? Dunye. Hold on, I'll wait.
So I have to grip it from the bottom when I go under.
You have to grip it from the bottom now, and then when you get that, you have to grip it from the bottom.
Okay.
When you go back,
Dunye is the same as Nifty in the sense that they are there to generate ire and therefore content. His energy is great and he's kind of funny and has very thick skin and a good attitude. Yeah, like just looking at Dunye, like I can tell he's somebody that I wouldn't hate, right?
I wish I were LeVar Burton. I wish I were LeVar Burton. I wish I were LeVar Burton. I wish I were
Damn.
LeVar Burton.
Vance. Dude, you know the crazy thing about Vance? He kind of looks like my uncle. Vance really does look like an uncle of mine, a little bit. Especially with the goatee. It's just it's funny. Every time I look at Vance, I think of that. Taco Bell or KFC? That's a tough one. I don't really eat fast food anymore, though I have been breaking that rule a little bit. That's a tough one. I don't know. I love Famous Bowls from KFC and Taco Bell. They have this like weird taco thing. It's not a real taco. I think it's like a number 6. That's the meal that it is. I forget what they're even called, right? But they're like really good. It's like almost like naan bread for a it's almost like gyro bread for a taco shell, right? I love the hell out of those things, man. They taste so good. You're making me want to go get some. I got some Baja Blast right here. It's the 20th anniversary. Did you know that Baja Blast is 20 years old? I thought it came around in like 2015, 2016. So I remember drinking it like that. All right, so here we got what's her face, Trish. Here's the girl. I forget her name, but I was supposed to go on a date with her.
Nobody's looking at you.
well, no, I'm just saying.
It's still hard to believe she's not Mexican. You know? Like, without her eyebrows, I can kind of see it. I'm like, oh yeah, no, she's got an Asian sort of look to her, but
Trish, don't drop the ball. Drop that ball like it's Brian's ball.
Only one hand, Trish.
I'm trying.
you know, with the drawn on eyebrows, she really does look what does she look like? She looks Mexican, right?
Can they use 2 hands on the pole?
Echo phone home. Yeah, the Famous Bowl is something else, dude. I gotta make one of those on my own one day. Just because, like I said, I don't like eating fast food. I try to avoid it. But every now and again, I'm like, yo, I should make my own version of one of them. I'm waiting for that.
Did she slip off the balance beam?
Yeah, I wanted her.
What's it called? Samson option says, do you think Carrie would tell Thomas after the tank before entertaining him further, or do you think she would keep it a secret? Seems like she was legit crushing, but there's skeletons in that closet. What do you tell him? What exactly? As in, like, do you think she'd be like, "Hey, I do like you," or "Hey, this was just a gaslight"? Like, I don't know.
You got this, Jimmy. Good work, everybody.
Okay, Carrie is Sam's GF, bros.
I have video evidence that both Trish and Tay have had full
Oh.
Penetration sex with the dog.
Wrong. Dude, I love the Morty voice. The Morty voice is one of my favorites. Other than that, there's one, I forget what it is. I'm going to see if I can figure it out. I think it might be like Kermit the Frog or some shit like that. I don't know. But there's one where it's like, hey, it's me, Jimmy. It's like that. Fucking there was one fucking TTS that did that, and it was just the funniest shit that I've ever seen. All right, here we got the man with the plan, Tomas. So most have Spanish blood in them. Talking about Filipinos, yeah, that is true. Filipinos are funny.
Oh my God, Trish, there's a huge spider on your back.
Oh man, you did better than Dunye.
Kanye hater ass motherfucker.
Now, bitch.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about Filipinos is they have like they're Asians with the last name Rodriguez. Their name will be like Gutierrez and shit like that. It's just hilarious. Nah, bro, she did porn. Sam had a porn star macking on a man who ain't never had a GF. Oh man, did she really do porn? Is this like is it confirmed that she did partake in that behavior? If so, I hope not. You know. The unfortunate thing.
I just pissed again.
Good job, Jim. Good boy, Jimmy. Get that piss. Jimmy.
Wait a second. What? Oh, I thought that was Hebrew on his left arm for a second. I was like, that is fantastic, dude. The sad thing about the carry situation is that I feel like
Disassemble these obstacles and put the wood pieces in the corner.
I feel like TJ would be okay with it when he should not. You know? But hey.
You got it?
I mean, yeah, because, like, you can't really disassemble them without breaking them.
No, I just meant like
I've seen, yeah, and that's the thing, Planet Rambler. Like, I've seen so many people saying so much about her, but have yet to see proof of any of it. And yeah, that's very true. Like, I've seen a lot too, right? And hey, you guys know me. I tell it like it is. All right, I tell it like it is. Damn it, I'm too real. But at the end of the day, like, I haven't seen any proof of her having done anything like that. You know, and in addition to that, she must be cool because, like, you know, Sam and the crew are keeping her around to do stuff. You know, they kicked her out and then brought her back to do the poker.
Trish for the wall comment. Judge knows damn well that walls keep out blacks.
Damn. Yeah, what was I gonna say? You know, she came back for the poker and then she was there to do Jimmy's face paint. She could be downstairs right now for all we know, right? I remember I walked in the day of the poker thing and I saw her and I was like, wait a second, what? Like, you know, I wasn't like actually like that, but in my head I was like, wait a second, I thought you were gone. And that's when I asked, like, oh, are you here hanging out or are you like part of the crew now? And she's like, oh no, like I'm here to, you know, I'm going to go up there and we're going to do poker, you know? And then she was around again yesterday, so like, I'm sure she's a cool chick, right? And
I put the toilet paper in the toilet.
There's toilet paper.
thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, pal. Anyway,
Help, MDE, rise up.
Can you blame me?
yeah, like I'll wait to see some kind of fucking I'll wait to see some kind of you know, proof.
Jimmy, that's quite a hog you're hawking there. It's retracted as deep inside your core as
Ladies and
Shady's arms
gentlemen,
long.
You guys requested the temperature timer.
Overhand that shit.
We're going to take streams down for about 30 seconds. And when they come back, we're going to have temperature.
What exactly do I have to
So
gain?
you'll know how hot it is in here. It feels very bad. It feels really, really bad in here.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse because it's gonna get humid in that room.
Down 30 seconds. 30 seconds streams down. Alright, we can pull it over.
But yeah, and the other thing about the carry chick too is like it's not really any of my business if she does OnlyFans. Like The only time I ever like here's my rule about like degeneracy. Damn it. If you throw it in my face, I'm gonna have an opinion about it, right? But that opinion might not even be about you specifically. It may just be about the act itself, right? You can be a cool person who does OnlyFans, and I'm not gonna like attack you relentlessly. Like Sylvia, I like Sylvia. She does OnlyFans. In case you guys forgot, we have a running gag where we're both we're in a trailer park relationship. Haha. We check in on each other every now and again, right? Trish with the power drill while all the guys are just like chilling. Like, yeah, whatever.
Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Streams are back.
Like Sylvia's a cool person, so even though she does OnlyFans and I don't approve of OnlyFans, I'm not gonna let her know about that every time we talk, and I'm not gonna go at her in like any kind of way about it, right? Same thing with the Carrie chick. If she was to be an OnlyFans girl, what would I really care? She seems all right. When we talked downstairs, she seemed like a cool chick, right? So whatever.
Taylor, you want to throw the nails over here?
Or I'll just hand it to Jimmy so they're
Hot nails, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh, here they are.
I'm just reading these. What percent of Sephardic Jew are you? Dude, I am 101% Sephardic Jew. People act like they have to marry them when they complain about OnlyFans. Yeah. See, here's the thing, right? I'm going to turn this down a little bit because, they're just silently using power tools in a very, like, grating way, right? You see, this is something that I think a lot of people have to learn, right? It's that at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do, and you really don't have that much of a say in it, right? Whether you agree, disagree, whether you think it's a good thing, a bad thing, whether you wish they'd start or stop. I almost said starp, as though I was saying start and stop. It doesn't matter. They're going to do what they want to do in the first place. And that doesn't mean that you have to condone it. It doesn't mean that you have to allow them to be in your life in a serious manner. It doesn't mean you have to... It doesn't mean you have to, like, say it's a good thing or anything like that, right? You don't have to sit by and let somebody do something like that around you, but sitting there being like, dude, OnlyFans? Don't you know porn is, like, bad for you, dude? Like, what the hell, dude? Like, the amount of times, even, it hasn't happened recently, but, like, I'll be sitting here just talking about stuff, and I'll say something, right? I'll talk about, like, fast food, and there will be one person in my comments section who's like, oh, fast food is bad for you, dude. It's like, oh, really? It is? Oh, man. I had no fucking clue, bro. Thanks for letting me know. I guess I'll stop now. Right? Or, porn. Right? Porn, not good for you. You should avoid it. It's me saying that isn't really going to stop anyone from doing it, though. Right? So, to sit here and point that at somebody, to attack them with it, to be like, dude, don't you know porn's bad for you, bro? Dude, stop watching porn, bro. Stop watching porn, dude. It's bad for you. It's not helping anyone, right? It's just pissing that person off, and they're not going to want to hear it, and they're not going to want to be around me. It makes me into a less likable person. Therefore, even people who like me, even people who don't have an issue with me, when they figure out that I'm like that, they're going to be like, I got to be careful around this guy. I don't know how much I really even want to be around this dude now because, I mean, yeah, sure, I don't watch porn, but I smoke cigarettes. Am I going to pop a cigarette in my mouth? And when I go to light it, he's going to be like, oh, dude, don't you know cigarettes are bad for you? You should stop, dude. You should totally stop. Like, there's a virtue in being chill, right? There is a virtue in being able to live your principles and speak about your principles without being pushy and without being annoying, right? Now, you're always going to have people who are upset because anytime you talk about anything that they do, they're going to feel like it's an attack. It's really a guilty conscience thing on their part, right? That's really what it is at the end of the day. And those people, you don't got to worry about them. But when you're sitting here and you're ruining the vibe, when you're putting a stop to the good time that everybody's having because somebody decided they wanted to smoke cigarettes, right? It's like, dude, you're doing yourself a disservice, you know? I didn't always have the beliefs that I do now, right? And I'm not getting political here or anything like that. I'm not going to go into what those beliefs are. But I didn't always used to have the beliefs that I have now. But what happened is I met a group of friends who were really good for me, right? And I still do talk to some of these friends. And they all had the beliefs, right? Most of them had the beliefs that I now have myself. And when I would tell them about the degenerate shit that I was doing in the past, some of which you can find on my Patreon, shill alert, $5 a month. No, but stupid jokes aside, stupid half jokes about shilling my Patreon aside. Like what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh yeah. When I was like hanging out with these dudes, I was telling them about all the degenerate shit that I was doing, and they would be like, "Oh yeah, that's not really a good thing, man." But they wouldn't do it in a pushy way, right? They would allow me to be degenerate and then slowly but surely kind of realize that the things that they believe, the way that they live their lives is the correct way, if you want to call it that, right? And because of that, I now am the person that I am today, right? If they were pushing everything around, and don't worry, I know Jet's in the room now. We're going to get back to this in a second. I just want to finish this point. If they were being pushy with me, if every time I fucking said anything about anything, they were like, "Oh, don't you know that's bad for you, bro?" I'd be like, "Wow, you fucking suck, dude. I don't want to be around you. Get away from me." And then I'd still be the same person that I was before I met these guys. And I think the person that I am today is a much better person than the one that met them years ago, if that makes sense, right? And I don't know if any of you guys are watching right now, but if you are, like, thanks for not being dickheads who tried to push me in the direction you wanted me to go in, right? Thanks for letting me kind of figure this shit out on my own. I really appreciate it, you know? Love you guys. But anyway, and to bring that back around to Taylor and like to anybody else, right? If it turns out any of these people do OnlyFans, if fucking Taylor has an OnlyFans, right? I'm not gonna look at her like differently in that way, right?
University, I didn't really see anyone ever, and it was just not fun time. The COVID, there was my thoughts drifted to here and there, and it was not fun. And I started getting to sharp objects and scraping them against my skin, and I would look out the window a lot and think about jumping out a lot, and I would hit my head a lot in the head. I would punch my head, and I would try to go in gang infested areas, so someone would shoot me in the head and stuff, and I was trying to not be safe with COVID, so I would maybe get it and die, and I was really hoping that every night something I would just die, and it was disappointing to wake up every time to not die, and then I don't know, like try to I think I'm done.
Yeah. All right, Shinji, that's trauma dump.
Okay.
Trauma. That's what this is trauma dump. Damn, that's sad about TJ though. I mean, Tomas, excuse me.
Like, there's one client. Like,
Oh, Fishtank is kind of quiet, really?
Like maybe 40 or 50 years old. Then like we met first, like we meet up in front of the like Godzilla building in Shinjuku.
Damn, now he ain't doing.
But
Look at him now. He's back to stimming, guys.
went to the love hotel because it's the sequence of the
Tell the audience.
sequence of the like my prostitute stuff. Like
She looks like she's starting to break.
Love hotel to the foreplay like that. So then like I just asked like, do you like already decide which hotel is it? But she said no. Then I recommend the one with the hotel, but she said no. Then she said that I decided already.
Toby today.
So we can't conversation even though we speak Japanese as in the same language. Then like she recommend very cheap hotel. It stinks and dirty pretty much. Then like
Pretty much.
the sequence of the like prostitute. Like first the like, client take a shower. Then after that I gonna take a shower. Then she take a shower and go out. Then I was taking a shower.
I'm getting bored of that. To be honest.
I don't know.
Go for it.
He's like, dude, you're a porn star and former male prostitute, and you're making me bored.
My mother's side has 4 generations, probably about 5 generations, going back in Jacksonville, Florida. Growing up, my grandmother sold coke with Jamaicans in the 80s. Fast forward, early 90s, late 2000s, well, late 90s, early 2000s. My mother sold narcotics like pills to white guys and whoever would buy them. Growing up, I had 4 brothers.
The white guys, like, why?
Which I fought all 3 of them. My oldest brother used to sit on my head and like beat me and like, you know, fight me a lot. I feel like he was jealous of me. After that, I moved with my grandmother for a while and with other family, and you know.
I believe this.
My brother went to jail for trying to kill someone who tried to kill my second oldest brother, and he got 12 years in jail, and he'll be out in 2025. I'm the first generation to go to college, first person in my family on my mom's side that speaks more than 2 languages. My dad was in and out of my life here and there because he had another child and, you know, step kids.
What is he
I told
doing?
him that he was a useless father at the time, but now we're good. Also, my
Chet knows he's about to get pink eye in that room. Dude, it is everywhere in the fucking... It is everywhere, bro.
My grandmother was and is like my biggest support. She was the one that helped me get through high school. My mentors were the one that paid for my
Hood origins.
Probably plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. You kind of bled into like victories there, and I just want to hear the bad stuff. Trish.
Dude, he is straight up drinking it like he's a fucking gerbil, bro. Who do you guys want to win?
When I was young,
You know what?
I was the firstborn, and I would get in trouble a lot, and I wasn't doing so good in school, so my parents would get on me about that, and then I would get in fights with my father a lot. He was very verbally and physically abusive, and I remember I would like try to explore with like outfits and clothes, and my dad would call me a slut and like a whore, even though I really didn't do anything. And so I struggled a lot with like body image, and so I try to find comfort in like guys, and that never went well for me.
You guys heard that, right?
So I met this one dude in like high school, and he treated me like shit, but like
I can only do 4.
validation, and I ended up getting pulled out of school because of him, and I was homeschooled for like maybe like 2-3 years, and it was like the worst time of my life because they also
Alright, we'll see who wins this poll,
took away my phone, so I had no contact
and then
with
we'll do the others.
world or whatever, and I had no friends, and I still tried to be with this dude, and it was like really
And his name was
cool,
Brian.
and I would do a lot of drugs, and
Oh, that's not good.
I ended up getting married to this dude once I like turned 18, 19, and he ended up going to the military, and I moved with him, and that was during COVID time, so he didn't really have to do much, so we were stuck in a house and together, and he also had his friends over and lived with us, and we would do tons of acid, and he didn't give a fuck about me, and I tried to make things work in the marriage, and that shit didn't work, and all his friends didn't give a fuck about him, but they also wanted to, like, get with me. It was a really terrible time, because I also didn't have a job, because my husband at the time didn't want me to, so I was just stuck in a house, and we would do hella drugs, and...
Yeah, that's probably, I think I know the rest of this story already.
Yeah, I was gonna say she told this.
Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna give it another, like, 10 seconds on the poll.
And this will explain a lot. So when I was 13, an older girl that was like my only friend at the time, like manipulated me into thinking I was lesbian. She was very emotionally abusive to me. She would.
It's amazing how common that story is.
Put my name into herself and like show it to me as proof and like not let me have any friends and like force me to text her every.
Not trying to say anything, of course, just saying it's pretty common.
It was extremely controlling of me, and it lasted for about 2 years, and
Alright, so TJ.
sorry, she put me through a lot of emotional shit that I really have a lot of rage for to this day, and it has always stuck with me and has led me to have a lot of the problems that lead into now. She kind of got me.
This is making me sad, dude.
Like I would cut myself to feel better.
I don't think it's fake crying. I don't think she's a fake crier.
Rubbed it in my face if she did it. She would hit me. She would like try to do things with me, and I'd tell her no. And,
Oh fuck.
She was just extremely emotionally manipulative towards me, and I didn't know any better because I was so much younger and confused. And once everything happened, where I finally left her, I had to leave her through text because I had no other way to. And to this day, I still have a lot of hate for that, obviously. That type of shit really disgusts me, and she
Who's
drove
fucking
me
around with the...
a lot of depression within myself, a lot of paranoia within myself, a lot of trust issues, and when I finally broke it up with her, it felt like I had literally nothing, and I felt extremely alone, and everybody thought I was gay, so nobody tried
People
to
saying
be with
wrap
me
it up.
or like comfort me in any kind of way. And like the one friend that we did have, she like turned her against me too, and I was pretty much alone, and I had to fend for myself for a long time. And and there were many times where she would like cut words into herself, not just my name, but like would cut words like second choice into herself.
Words.
And send it to me.
Fucking.
Rub it in my face.
She carves onomatopoeia.
Saying as if I don't choose her.
She carves
shit like that.
cat.
I really, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It gets worse, and I just would rather not get into it. But yeah.
Wow. Good job, everybody.
Wow, good job, guys. Good job. Compelling. Alright, let's see what's going on in the hallway. Oh, okay. It's bedroom 2, isn't it? No? Oh, they put that there, didn't they? That's what happened. I'm wondering what it says. It says, from Ben is gay?
You brave because I can't from a dump like that just for a competition. That's just.
No, there's more.
No, I know, but I'm saying I wasn't gonna go deeper.
All right, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer for the final poll.
Story I've ever heard. Bravo, massive W. I'm in tears from laughter.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that.
I can laugh at it now.
Anyway, Scott, were you scared of Jimmy's death blow potentially ending you? Dude, he was very merciful, and I'm very thankful for that. I owe him my life.
Because he loved her.
Thank you.
She cares. Circumflex.
More to that.
All that for 2 points.
The CEO of Gold Clan. Yarn shit is boring, and I don't.
She's Volcel now, I bet.
have feelings. Gold Clan.
I mean, the competition's over.
Nah, I'm gonna get Jimmy drunk, and I'm gonna be like, yo, dude, you should hit on Taylor, bro. Dude, Jimmy, Taylor wants you, bro. You should hit on her, dude.
Just make them into piles and punch right now. It makes it easier to clean at the end of this. Obviously, you do you, like, I don't
You
like
want some ice cream? Some
All right, we're gonna close the poll.
but yeah.
I'll join you. No cuddling.
Let's see here.
Thanks for answers.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're welcome for the answers.
Also remember to eat your maggot spiders.
All right, well, winner is
Posters available.
Jimmy. You can't flim-flam the Jim Jam, that's for sure. So everybody thinks Jimmy's gonna win. I mean, shit, I guess we'll see.
The sandcastle destruction is uncalled for.
I asked for consent.
I gave her consent.
I gave her consent. What clan is best? What's going on, Sunday Mimosas Club? How you doing, man? Sunday Mimosa Club. The best clan is Garage Gang. Garage. G-R-A-G-E.
I'm not about that.
I'm at the point now where I'm 22. It's almost been 10 years since that happened. I might as well just fucking say it.
Yeah.
Sorry to my family if you're watching.
And plus, think about it, when you get out of here, you have a whole lot.
It was for 10 grand.
Yeah, that's true. And also, I'm a better person now.
Yeah.
And I'm not affected by that like I used to.
Trish, that sounds tough. We're your supporters. We out. Never forget Jimmy fucks dogs.
Fucking damn.
Like I've grown since then. So
Joker bit was really good. Dude, I didn't even get to see the Joker bit.
Fuck Nifty.
I
Fuck
feel you on
Gold.
that,
Drink
but
the coffee.
certain
Jimmy
shit
win,
is not
Shinji win, TJ win, Shinji win, Trish. You probably won't win crack.
But I
Fucking
I don't like that.
Imonin says, Scott, would you do drunk karate in the tank like Brandon did drunk wrestling on season 1? Yeah, I would. I want to drink with the fish. The thing is, like, you know, I don't know when an appropriate time to do that would be.
You okay?
Nah, I'm good.
You see, that's the voice.
Yeah.
That
I feel like we're all really brave for sharing that kind of stuff because that's some deep shit that you know.
it's
hard-
90, it's almost 92 degrees in there. Sensei Scott gang, thank you, Sunday.
When you did the racist thing the other night.
What's going on, Neon? How you doing, man? Thank you for liking me.
Snap out of it, LMFAO.
Oh yeah, dude, I'd love to do drunk karate. Are you kidding me? Fucking, I'd love to drink a little bit with the fish and then have a good fucking time, kicking the shit out of, kicking the ever loving shit out of them. That's what I want. I want TJ to win, but Shinji or Jimmy will probably take it. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Even if Taylor's like raging out or something, like, people be like, "Isn't it you?"
Surprised nobody has left yet. Yeah.
Fact. Fahrenheit is better in automation due to having more variables using only 3 digits.
You know, Jimmy's putting off the majority of that heat just to run his brain. Yeah. You can see the smoke kind of escaping through the ears.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm just
Trish
saying
was
like,
forced to experiment with outfits. I've never had a case like this.
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that TTS voice is a New Zealander. Let's see.
I was 13 and I was confused. And in 2014.
Are you sure it's not this?
Fishtank!
That's it?
Fishtank! Hello, fishies! Wake up! Fishy, fishy!
Oh, yeah, no, I forgot, yeah. Okay.
You guys plump and rotund big beauties. Greetings from Korea.
The fish need to go beyond mere MMA and learn to harness their chi. They better learn quick or else they'll be unable to fight off Judge. Oh, here we go. Here's the beginning. We're gonna ship them now.
like I seen better acting when my mom was trying to get something. That's all I'm like,
Well, I mean, it's like
slamming Baiju and then doing karate is a good bit. Dude, I'd love to show up there in regular clothing and be like, no, we're not training. I'm just here to have a beer. And like 3 beers in, just be like, hey guys, guess what? Oos! And then just make them all get their shit. That'd be pretty good.
Fuck you, bitch. Who gives a fuck?
Jimmy, Horderman is gonna fresh coat of paint on your trauma C when you come back to him empty-handed.
Daniel, could you leave the room for 1 second? This is not a trick.
Billy, you are
Sure.
Let us know when your Etsy store is open.
Ooh, I don't know, man. I feel like that might be a gaslight.
Craft Queen carrot.
Why do I feel like that could be a gaslight? I'm a brown belt in BJJ. I watched your match with Sam. You tried to peek and Sam barely budged. Is he just gorilla strong? Peek out. You mean when I shot in for Sam's leg and he sprawled and then I tried to sit out? Is that what you mean? If so, then yeah, I think he felt my weight shift and I think he just tensed up and I couldn't get my head out, right? And that's kind of what it was. I'm a brown belt too, you know. I wasn't like, Siggy delivery. I'm a brown belt too, and I mean, me and Sam weren't absolutely trying to kill each other or anything, but fucking yeah, like if I had to assign Sam a belt, I'd say he's probably a blue belt with a couple of stripes, who is really good at using his size and his physicality to his advantage. Which is kind of true with boxing as well. That's why Sam is a much better boxer than people give him credit for, is because he knows how to use his physicality to his advantage, you know? You have dudes that are his size that don't use their body the way that he does, and because of that, they're just not as good, right? But yeah, you know, it was fun. I'd like to do it again. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I kind of let my arm dangle out, not because I was like, I'll let him have it, but because I was like, oh no, if he does try and sink this Americana, I'll be able to get out. I know I will. And then, oops, I wasn't able to get out. You know, he's just a big dude. Teaching them karate while holding a bottle would be hilarious. It would.
Who got the best dance move? Not a whole bunch of moves, a single dance move, like 10 seconds, 5 seconds of dancing. Who's got the best single dance move?
Everyone comes but no one gives Thomas anything.
Everybody want to go first?
I can't even understand him. Oh, everybody got a fucking cigarette, dude. Dude, being in this house makes me want to smoke cigarettes again. I've never smoked Lucky Strikes, right? Lucky Strikes were the ones that got away because I could never find them. And that's like the classic American cigarette, right? When I smoked, I liked to try a bunch of different kinds. I was a bit of a cigarette connoisseur, if you will. And Lucky Strikes were the ones that I couldn't find. So I see they got cartons of Lucky Strikes in the basement. I pick up a pack and I'm like, I just smell it. And when I smelled it, I was like, man, I forgot what tobacco smells like. That sweet little like smell, like that sickly sweet smell. And for a second, I was almost like, yo, maybe I'll just have one. It's a Lucky Strike, bro. It's a Lucky Strike. I never had one before, bro. I might as well just have one. But I was like, oh, no. I gotta put this thing down and get the fuck away, you know? I did smoke a cigar the other day, though. Cigars I can handle. I don't feel a need to smoke more, and I don't feel like I need to smoke cigarettes or vape or anything after.
Imagine the trauma all those dogs have from Jimmy's dick.
Oh my god.
Why?
They're the cheapest at my local gas station.
It's okay. Like, look, it's funny.
Dude, up here we got Checkers. Checkers and Pall Mall.
To me, and it's like, God fucking.
For those that like to smoke fucking used dryer lint, you know?
I knew one person in high school, fucked a dog.
Am Spears green. I used to smoke Am Spear yellow. I started off with Marb Blacks because I'm a sicko. Then I did a combination of like Marb Southern Cut and blend, I believe it's like 27 or something like that. Then I think I went back to Marb Blacks. Then No, I didn't do Parliaments. I just remember buying a couple of packs of Parliaments, but Parliaments are funny. Then I think I went back to Marb Blacks for a little while. I never liked Marb Reds, you know. Then eventually I ended up going to Newport Red Hundreds, and that's what I ended up sticking with until I quit. I like the shit that burns the back of your throat. You know, if I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, I want to feel it. Marb Light is the only cigarette. Dude, Frank, fucking get out of here with your diet cigarettes. Fucking silver filters are for ladies.
How long do I have to do this?
Oh, dude, he should have made it indefinite. Jimmy looks like he's having a little bit too much fun at Burning Man. Marb Reds, the old cowboy killers. Yeah.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Firehead.
Oh shit. It's an outlet. It's an outlet.
Oh, yeah, Judge. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, and then I smoked Am Spears, like... Yeah, I smoked Am Spears before the Newport Red Hundreds, but now I'm sitting here going over my cigarette lore. You know, like that matters. Wow, that is the worst floss I have ever seen.
Thomas, go ahead.
Oh my god, dude. Those fucking mountain shoes.
Okay, Daniel, go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Finn, for the $3. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go. Oh, it's really sandy in here now.
There you go.
Cameron says, I had a gay dude in jiu-jitsu bleed all over the mats, and nobody came back to roll for like a month. Man, that's pretty fucking wild, dude. That's crazy. Someone get Judge to dance, send a TTS, dude. I agree. I feel like it'd take too long for me to throw money onto the TTS thing. Finn's a G. I agree. Fishtank turned into a litter box. Yeah, you're just seeing the sand spread.
This next challenge is for 5 points. So if you win, you're going to be right back up there with the leaders.
Camel Blues. I didn't mind Camel Blues when I tried them. I liked the wide ones. I like the wide camels. I don't know why. I like interesting shit, including from my tobacco, you know? That's why I liked Parliaments. Parliaments weren't an especially good cigarette, but when I did smoke a few packs of them, I liked the filter. I thought it was funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there's urban legends as to what they are, too, like the filters. Some people think they were for coke fiends. I don't know about that, but other people were like, oh, it was for World War I. They used to bite down on the filters while they were shooting. You should ask Jet for some credits. People were gaslighting Fish as you the other day. Really? Were they? They were, what were they saying? The other day, I sent in some shit, right? I sent in a TTS telling them to get the mats out of the kitchen, and they didn't believe it was me. If that's what you're referring to, that was actually me. Is Sam covering his mouth because of the smell or his cough? It's got to be the smell. It's got to be the air. You know, you see that little bucket right there uh-oh, boy. Oh boy, Jimmy, you better not get me fucking banned, bro. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to be absolutely sure. Alright, just to be absolutely sure here. Alright. Oh man, dude, Jim Jam is he's there right now, bro. Dude, he took his undies off. You can't see it right now, but his undies are... Dude, he is about to have his dick out. Because when he stands up, there's no way you're not going to see it. There's no way you're not going to see hog, bro. It's going to happen.
I don't think they... Do we want to say...
Echo phone home says Jim Jam dropping a Jimmer. Fuck, dude. Should convince all the producers to come up and shit in their bucket and just leave. That would be great. Oh, man.
For number 2, it's going to be, I'm going chunky donkey.
I'm going chunky donkey.
I'm going chunky donkey. That's number 2.
I'm going chunky donkey.
You could move the screen to cover up a bit at least. I mean, I am. Like, right here, that's his arm. That's his arm. You know? Oh, you mean this. You mean this thing. I don't think he knows. I don't think he understands. See, if they were smart, they would have took it. They would have put it in this corner and then taken this and put it there. But they're on Fishtank. So that should tell you everything about their IQs. Dunye sure loves being right there. That's a good point, Taven. Or it wasn't Taven, was it? No, it was young Sneed. That is a very good point. He sure does like the idea of standing right in that spot.
Jimmy said chunky dunker. I'm going chunky donkey. That's the...
Oh, man.
Yes, I'm going...
Oh, dude. It is so close. You guys have no idea. I am saving you guys and then some, bro. I'm saving you guys and then some. It is so close, bro. And if it's and if it's and if it oh man. Holy shit, I'd love a fish tank IQ test. I wonder if the average is higher than India. I'm wondering about that too.
Know your limits. Do not get injured doing this.
With all due respect, Judge.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be a quitter. I'm still voiding my intestinal lines. Not as bad as when I ate those 3 habaneros.
You got about 12 minutes.
Jimmy is gonna win. I have zero doubts, dude. After he drops that load in there, after he makes a deposit, dude, drops the kids off at the pool. He is he's a shoe-in because people are gonna smell that. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, we're safe. For now. Yeah, everybody's gonna smell it other than him. And they're gonna want to leave. It's 89.5 degrees Fahrenheit in there right now. It's a small-ass room. There's not a lot of room in that room. And now there is shit in a bucket in the corner. Did he even wipe? I believe he did, but he probably didn't do that good of a job. I ate Indian food at Christmas and was sick for 3 days. Indian food at Christmas? That's pretty crazy. What's going on, Turk Burger? Oh, excuse me. It was a one wipe Jimmy. Easy win. No wipe Jimmy.
I'm sorry, I really am. I'm not trying to be a quitter.
100-degree room with a deuce being dropped. Dude, that thing is simmering. That thing is simmering. That bucket, they're going to bring that bucket to a boil. They're going to bring the bucket to a fucking boil. You're going to see stink lines coming out of it like it's a cartoon. This is fucking insane, bro. Jimmy could use sand. What, to wipe his ass? If he does, he's got my respect. Shit. Oh, that was more sand, wasn't it? Light sword toy. Ghost detector. I don't pay attention to any of the I don't pay attention to any of my whatever it's called. My my inventory. TTS price changed. You can now send a message for 225. Light sword toy. A light sword toy made for children and sci-fi enthusiasts. Makes awesome noises when you swing it around. Play with it for 50 XP. Sure thing. I got 2 of them, so I might as well. Jimmy should win the most trauma dump story now. Yeah, he should. He dumped all his trauma. Don't let this man distract you from the fact that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. Don't worry, I knew. I knew the entire time. Why doesn't he just wipe with the clothes he took off? Utterly foul. Dude, because then, if he wipes with the clothes he took off, then that's shit that is outside of the shit bucket.
Part of that man's hand wasn't covered in poop.
Jimmy, how does it smell in that closet? I am going to eat Trish's drink after she...
You see, you can't ask Jimmy how it smells, because it's not going to smell that bad to him. You got to ask Taylor how it smells. You got to be like, Taylor, how's it smell in that closet? Go take a deep inhale through your nasal cavity. Light sword plus mustard, Darth Lynch. Really?
How's it smelling in their gang?
Smells like cigarette.
Let's see. Ah, you fuckers. You got me. You done got me. Where does Kevin Lee fit into all this, Uncle Chael? I'll show you where Kevin Lee fits into all this as soon as Jimmy removes this. Oh, it's right there. That's where Kevin Lee fits into all this. There's shit tickets in the closet. I saw him, I've never shit tickets. That's pretty good. I've never heard that before. Calling toilet paper shit tickets. That's good. I'm gonna use that. I'm stealing that. Whoever said that. Ja C. What's the reward for winning this challenge? 10 grand cash. 10 grand. Uh-oh. 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 What's going on here? Somebody needs to ask Tomas if he can see the shit. We need him to describe it.
Jimmy's not stuck in the cell with you. You're stuck in the cell with Jimmy. Bravo. Supreme. 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 Supreme.
Talking to somebody I used to coach. He's a high school wrestler right now. Huh, interesting.
That's why Jimmy is gonna win.
All right.
Jimmy shows no hesitation.
10,000 doll hairs. Dude, I want Taylor to turn around and just kick that thing, the screen. I want her to turn around and just go bang. It's a matter of time until somebody shits on the floor, dude. We all know who it's gonna be too.
Anyone else get extremely horny when Taylor pukes on her guts? Achievement.
They're gonna regret having carpet instead of wood floors. Yeah, they will. Doll activity in the trash can. Uh-oh. Oh. Dude. Someone's gonna trip and they're gonna knock the shit can over. Someone's gonna trip and they're gonna knock the shit can over, bro. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, man. That's crazy, bro. I used to coach you in life, Scott. Oh yeah, you were my life coach. I have a feeling that Shinji has done enough. I have a feeling that Shinji has done enough butt stuff that the smell doesn't get to him. You know, that's actually not a bad thought. And I mean, Shinji's a very interesting guy. You know, he didn't seem to care about the female liberation challenge being used as a footrest. He seemed to kind of enjoy it, you know? He might even like it a little bit. Talking about Shinji. Tay is going to puke. Probably. We could ask Jimmy to do it, Scott. Dude, yeah, ask Jimmy to knock the bucket over. I'm not going to take responsibility for that. I'm not telling anyone they should do that. In fact, I don't think you should, because I don't want it to get back to me that I don't want it to get to Jet that I was like, somebody tell Jimmy to knock it over, you know. So don't do that, because I don't know how Jet would take that. I think he might be a little bit upset about that. I feel like I don't know. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to suggest anything that's going to make anyone upset, right? At least other than the people in this room. Didn't Shinji work for the Yakuza? I don't know, maybe.
Hey man, so if I accidentally shock myself and die, does that mean like I'm out and I have to sleep in the dog?
Yeah, back in the Airbnb when we used to look for skinwalkers. Oh yeah, dude, I remember that. Fucking, we went looking for skinwalkers, and we ended up finding some. You know, we ended up finding some, and they wanted to. They wanted to. They. Wait, did somebody say my name on here? Did somebody did I hear my name on this, or am I just a narcissist? Did I hear my name, or am I a narcissist? Yeah, I remember that. That was good times. That was good times looking for skinwalkers. What were you thinking when you saw Summer puking after 10 minutes of physical activity, Scott? I was thinking, wow, I hope this girl is okay. You know, like genuinely, like puking like that after a little bit of physical activity, not even a lot, just like a little bit, is like, that's not a good sign. I almost was like, fuck, is she okay? Is there like a medical emergency going on right now? Is she like, is she good, or does she need medical attention right now? You know, that's like legit what was going through my head.
Bird Clan is better than Gold, and they just got here. Crack Nation cracked the code.
Ah, shit.
Gold Bird Clan is better cracked.
I gotta charge my phone. Alright, I'll get that figured out later. Cigarettes will definitely help with the smell. Yeah, hope it ignites all the methane. They gotta take like 5 shits and then hold the lighter over.
When Tay poops out these peppers in a couple of hours, we will be doing hard.
Hey production, there's no way I can safely get this out without killing.
Oh, it said my name, but it was just ringing names off. Okay.
Initiative, make me proud.
Oh man, she did it, didn't she? That looks like a wet spot, and it looks like she's spitting something up. I mean, I guess that's a good place to puke, is on the sand pile.
Oh no, I was saying like.
Tay, imagine drinking tea made from Nifty's underwear.
Vance, you guys misunderstand. I said I cannot get the sand out of this, so I'm going to avoid it.
I'm at work right now. This is really helping to pass the time. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Crank Sinatra, for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, for real, you know? Fucking, I don't expect everyone to stick around after Fishtank is over. You know, I get it. Fucking, you're here because I'm on Fishtank, and, you know, it's cool to see somebody who's on it, talking about it. I get that. But regardless, thank you for being here right now, you know, for real. Yeah, there's that. There's that. Looks like a dog that's been eating grass. It does, actually. I kind of, like, I almost don't like looking at it. I think I'd almost rather be looking at shit. I kind of wish she would take some sand and cover it over, you know? And I can't unsee it. I can't not look at it. What are you doing, TJ? You fucking animal, dude. You fucking ape, man. What are you doing, bro? Spitting on the pile. I can't not see it now. I know it's there, so it's stuck in my vision. I could be looking at this corner, and I still see it right over here, right? Looking at here, and I'm like, yeah, the puke pile is like here, you know? Nah, we got a few OG chat members here. Oh yeah, of course, you know? I'm talking about the new guys. I'm talking about the noobs, Tom H. I enjoy watching you school the fish, Scott. Thank you very much, Mobius.
Gang, I'm sorry, I'm literally pooping out my intestinal lining, so I can't kill myself with this one. Like, well, you get the idea.
Yeah, tell that joke again, Jimmy. It's even funnier the 20th time. She doesn't even have the human decency to cover it. Exactly, dude. Surely she'll come back to eat it. Dog mind. Exactly.
I've just never tried.
Number 12.
Dude, it is insane the way they hand out cigarettes here, dude.
But yeah, I am sorry about
I wonder what their cigarette budget is. I'm going to ask Jed about that. I'm going to be like, yo, do you keep track? How much money have you spent in cigarettes? They have cartons downstairs. Cartons on cartons on cartons. What's going on, Kino Consumer? Jimmy should just let shit leak onto his leg. Dude, Jimmy should do something, man. I don't know what. Fucking... He should pour the shit bucket into here and then refuse to pick it up and move it so that they have to do it. Make them do it. They are bootleg cigarettes. Yeah, they're not real cigarettes. Man is still popping peppers in a room with puke on the floor and shit in a bucket. Dude, somehow I feel like that's only the beginning. Uh-oh. What's that in there? Oh, yeah, that's the water bucket for the thing. The challenge. What the hell is Jimmy doing now? Is he about to goon? Is he about to jerk that gherkin? Oh, no, it's to wash his hands, yeah. At the very least, they're letting him wash their hands. That's at least good. Young Sneed making fun of Dunye's laugh. Yeah, he does have one of those laughs. It's a fake laugh, too. That's not real. You can't convince me that's his real laugh. I wouldn't believe you if you told me. For some reason, I didn't think that would be Jimmy's build. I kind of had a feeling. That would be it. I came for the fish tank and staying for the martial arts content. Thank you very much, Taven. I appreciate that, man. I hope I keep making content that you enjoy. And that's what I really mean when I say, like, you know, I hope you guys stick around, is I hope that you like my content enough as to where you will watch it, you know? I am branching out. I've been working on the Satanist shit as of late, but now that I'm done with that interview, I'm going to be working on the skinhead video that I'm doing. It's an interview with a skinhead. Although I wouldn't mind making a bigger video regarding it, kind of similar to what I have in mind for the Satanist video. Maybe talk to like a former like ARA guy, anti-racist action guy or something like that, you know. Although I feel like that'd be annoying because, you know, those guys, they're always annoying, you know. Rash, sharp, ARA types, they're always like really annoying. You know, they're just hipster skinheads basically. You know, it would be cool to talk to a Trojan skinhead though. I would like that. Scott, are you Christian? Yeah. Culturally, I'm Roman Catholic. I haven't been to church in a long time. I'm studying it, trying my best to study it from a Catholic perspective. I just don't have the time to really get into church in a serious way, right? And I figure that it's probably better for me to just not go to church instead of going to church like once a month, if that, right? It's kind of one of those situations, you know? I do got to get serious about it, though. I gotta quit putting that off. I don't make resolutions, but, you know.
Last night. I think I will.
You puking
when everybody was scared to vote for you, I was the first one.
Swamp soup, yo. Don't be wasting some good cooking, JJ.
No, not you.
Dude, this is a great. This is just great seeing them drink out of these things like they're guinea pigs. Whoever's idea that was, they win. Wait a second. Trish is behind TJ. Okay, all right.
Look like she took a load from Incredible Hulk. Good job.
God's arms are always open, Sensei Scott. Thank you very much, Triptych. Hey, Coach, good to see 170 plus viewers on your stream. Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you, everybody. Again, for real, like I'm so thankful for you guys being here. You know, I'm bad at showing gratitude. I never feel like I show it enough without it turning into some weird like not sob, but gushy thing. But you know, I just want you guys to know I really do appreciate it.
Jimmy, you heard that shit? Like, this is your grandfather. Take the money and run.
Sam versus Octavium MMA. I'm not sure.
It's so funny. They stupid as fuck in this chat.
Jimmy's ex-girlfriend was only 12 years old, but that's like 84 in dog years. Years, gold claim, golden retrievers.
Yo, he's getting the puke, dude. He covered the puke in sand, and he is hand scooping the puke. Jimmy, you sick fuck. What is wrong with you, bro? Holy shit. Holy fucking moly, dude. What are you doing? You animal. Damn, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Opinion on Dunye's screech laugh? Yeah, it is annoying.
We're gonna need a backing for this.
Another cigarette challenge? It's not just a cigarette challenge, it's the cell part 2. Last one in the room wins. Fucking, and they don't just win, they win 10 grand. And of course we got Taylor sticking her feet in the fucking puke sand. That's how he cleaned the hot dog puke. He did it with his hands legit. You know, at this point I'm not surprised to hear that. I am not surprised to hear that one bit. I'm not even gonna, you know. He's, you know.
You got this and Jimmy.
I got 10 so far.
BG.
Are you still going?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, tapped out. I think everybody's tapped out.
Everybody's tapped out on what? Are they all like, alright, we'll leave at the same time? Uh-oh, Dunye. Does he have to wear it in there, or are they bringing him somewhere? I'm wondering. They need to put a hole in the bag so he can smoke cigarettes. Tay's from Texas. She don't know better. For real, for real. Yeah, I feel like that's a Texas thing. Get the lights turned off so they can't see the vomit and shit. Dude, I do. I love seeing Jimmy drink from it because you hear. You guys hear that? You hear it. Fucking, it sounds like a hamster. He sounds like a hamster. And then the posture he adopts too, just the way his arms are hanging down, is just hilarious. Is that a Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do back piece? I'll ask him about that. I'll ask him what it was, what it was supposed to be, the back tat.
Taylor is brave and beautiful. She is not gay for dating a woman. I saw her and said no.
I can't believe it's legal to lock a bunch of specials in a room like this.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm really glad it is. Lights off, stick a strobe light in there, and boxing match. Dude, that'd be great. They should do dizzy boxing. No more TTSs to make Dunye laugh. I love the way they spelled that. Duagne. I hope Thomas showed his stems before throwing them away. Oh, the peppers. I wonder if they're actually like hot peppers. Uh-oh, fish toys are on. Did you guys see that? What happens to him if he breaks silence? Wait, what?
Duan, shut the fuck up.
Hold on, let's go to the hallway. What's he got on there? What's he got on there? What? Hold up. Oh man, she took her socks off. You know that probably means people are gonna start memeing about her fucking feet. I can't tell if that is a hole all the way through, or if they drilled the hole and then covered it over. I'm not sure which. Sugar or Cheeto, assuming you watch the UFC. I'm not 1,000% sure about that. I feel like Sean O'Malley would probably win. Mainly because the last time he and Cheeto Vera fought, he only lost because he ended up getting hurt. Right? I think O'Malley versus Vera was supposed to be a gimme for Sean. He got a lot of gimmies over the course of his career, right? Let's be honest here. And I think Cheeto was supposed to be one of those guys, but in the same way that Mickey Gall actually turned out to be pretty tough when they handed him to, CM Punk, right? I forget if Mickey Gall is still in the UFC or not. I'm pretty sure he is, but he's actually not, like, bad. He's, like, a respectable fighter. The same way Mickey Gall was supposed to be a gimme to CM Punk, I feel like Cheeto Vera was supposed to be a gimme, but they both proved themselves to be much more than just fucking stepping stones, right? If that makes sense. We'll see, though. We'll see. Are they going to ventilate something vile in there? That's a good point. Oh, yeah, they're outside. Let's check real quick. I don't know what the hell, what's her face? Dude, Trish is sitting here waiting for what's about to poke through. She's like, oh, I've seen this before, and she gets on her knees right in front of the fucking thing. Holy shit, Trish. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Oh, hallway upstairs. You can't see anything because of this shit. What's Vance saying?
What is it? Yeah.
Vance talking through the glory hole.
Oh, the trauma dump?
I'm just curious what.
That you felt disrespected, or just it was, okay. So like. And you felt like that was unfair? Okay.
Well, fucking cry about it, Trish. I don't know what to tell you.
There's gonna be, there's gonna be plenty more challenges, and you stand a good shot at any of them. Yeah, like I said, don't feel discouraged in this, because like there's still a long way to go, and you're doing well.
I don't want to talk over Vance.
I think that's I don't know. Is there anything else?
Cairo? Do you mean chiropractor, Remo? Is that what you're saying? His dad was a chiropractor? Are they trying to go all out? I thought this was part 1 of the Cell. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I remember when Pride would put a pro wrestler versus a K1 champion just to see if the wrestler's skull could take a high kick. Yeah. Crow Cop versus I believe it was Alberto Del Rio, except he was going by a different name. I could be wrong though, but like the guy who in the WWE would end up being known as Alberto Del Rio ended up having a fight in Pride, and I'm pretty sure it was either against Crow Cop or Fedor. I forget which one, you know. Fucking Jose Canseco had a fight in Pride. They would take anybody in a good way. Vance pep talking through the glory hole. That's what it is. It's not a glory hole. It's a peppy hole. Alberto El Patron. Is that what he was called in Pride? I hope Sam does Celebrity Boxing Fishtank Season 1 versus Season 2. That'd be great. A fight card between them. I wanna. This is wishful thinking on my part. This wouldn't actually work out in any way. I know it wouldn't, but I would love to see the Ultimate Fisher, right? And there would be 2 teams, and it's basically just the Ultimate Fighter ripoff. It would never work. It's wishful thinking on my part, but it would be great to have the Ultimate Fighter with a bunch of people who've never fought before, and like me and Sam or me and somebody else, we have to like train them to fight, and then they have to fight each other. Like I said, it would not actually work out, but it would be hilarious. At least from my perspective.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Vance. I hope I didn't fuck myself.
You and Sam should do a fight. That would be cool to see. We actually sparred on Season 1. You can see us sparring on Season 1 on either Rocky Stream's channel, or you can see the analysis that I put together for it on my channel if you want to check that out. You know, it's there.
Yeah.
Jimmy versus John. Dude, Jimmy versus John is a fight I'd pay to see. That'd be pretty great. Have you seen the Boss Rutan champion match in Pancrase? I've seen a bunch of Boss Rutan's fights, but I don't 1,000% know if I've seen the one you're referring to. I might have. In fact, I probably have. But I'm not 1,000% sure.
You still know you have bad credit. Crack game. Fuck chocolate man.
Taylor doesn't like people pointing out her feet, and yet she's putting her feet in like a front and center fucking thing. Like, I'm not like sitting here looking at her feet, right? That's not what I'm doing. But she's got them like practically dead center in frame, and she's moving them around, pushing sand with them.
He has trouble breathing unless that's an old crack baggie. LL be fine.
What is your point?
Jimmy would ass punch John, it would be over. Dude, he would ass punch John, and John would quit, and he'd be like, "I don't like gay guys. That was gay." I can't do a John impression.
Should have 12.
Really? I wasn't tied.
You touched my ass.
I think Tay, Shinji, and you were tied. But
Oh yeah.
I was behind you guys, but I saw
Okay,
points.
so we
I
both
hate
have.
how that looks. It looks nasty.
So how?
I had at least 3. I think I at least had 3 points.
I'm gonna stand up real quick. I want to stretch my legs.
Palestine thing, and 5 points now from this.
Okay, so 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Man.
Actually, have them bust the cans out.
Okay.
All right.
Cans out, line them up.
Uh-oh, zip break.
Which wall?
Is it a zip break?
That wall.
This one. Okay.
What are they? They gotta fill the gerbil shits with zip water. That'd be great. Hey Scott, what's up? Nothing much, Drunk Bishop. How are you? Tate, oh man. Reads the gay away via scripture. That's a special move. I think Shinji would have left, not John. Shinji adds nothing. Oh, I think Shinji should have left, not John. Shinji adds nothing. What do you mean by that? Do you mean he should have left, not like? I'm confused as to what exactly you're referring to. Did you purposefully make TJ wear the pink gloves the other day? No, it's just those RDX gloves that I was wearing during sparring were my gloves. You know, so I wanted to wear them. Unless you're referring to when Tay was like wearing my gloves, in which case she just happened to grab my gloves.
What a good day I'm having.
Oh, instead of Brian.
It's a great
Yeah, I don't want any of them to leave. It's hard for me to be like, yeah, I do think, or yeah, I don't think, you know?
that and next one.
Cole Williams asks, Mr. Sullivan, why does Jesus hang behind you when you said you were Jewish on the show? What are you talking about? That's not Jesus. That's Moses. That's Moshe.
We played it a night.
That's who it is.
Boy, the time moved fast. This is the Production Says Challenge. So we gonna have the viewers at home sending in the TTS with what they want you to do. It's gonna say Production Says.
Time for the glory hole challenge. Dwayne, you're up. Gold Striker likes it sloppy. Go JJ.
Uh-oh, Dunye is about to fail.
You gonna send in a TTS. You gonna say Production Says. Then you gonna say what you want Trish to do. And they gonna have to do it. It's like Simon Says. Now we're not gonna be letting certain things through. We can't have people busting their dicks out, things like that. So if your TTS doesn't go through, it's because it's against the rules for television. And that's all there is to it. But right now we're starting the Production Says Challenge. Mr. Jet, you're gonna start letting them TTSs through. Move all this shit out of the way. Everybody make a circle. Put the zip unboxer on hold. Make a circle.
I'm going to answer a couple of questions, but I don't want to talk over this.
The back of an earring.
Scott, who has your favorite fighting style in the UFC?
Shit out the middle of the room. If you hear Production Says, you could say, Trish, Production Says do such and such. Or you can say,
Like I said, I don't want to talk over this too much because it's exposition.
TTS don't get through. It's because you asked for something that's too licentious and libacious.
Anyway, I like Justin Gaethje, even though I said the same thing about Colby Covington when I was in the tank the other day. The sun is setting on Justin Gaethje. That's just the way that it is. Same thing with Colby Covington. I do like Colby Covington, right? But I like that hard-nosed style that Gaethje brings. It's exciting. It's fun. It's what MMA and fighting is supposed to be. Other than that, I like Charles Oliveira. His striking is so clean. It's ridiculous. You know, I love the hell out of it.
Allowed to sit down unless they tell you to. Keep yourself standing up. And don't block the camera.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it just is what it is. Those are two of the guys that I really do enjoy watching as of right now. I don't mind Alex Pereira, but I like him because I know that there's probably going to be an exciting knockout, right? It's nothing like stylistic about him or anything like that.
Production says Trish Kiss Shinji.
Uh-oh. We're coming in hot right now.
Like, they didn't say lips, so that probably means, I don't know.
If it's not allowed, we won't let it through. You dumb motherfuckers.
There you go.
I was eating the fucking stems. I ate some fucking sand in my pocket.
Shitting again?
No.
Oh. Production says Jimmy shut the fuck up for the rest of the time this game is active.
Goddamn.
Ah, man. But somebody, I don't think this will happen, but somebody...
Taji, production says stay completely still for 1 minute.
Somebody could reverse that.
Production says Jimmy pour sand down your ass crack.
No hesitation. No, you see, Jimmy, you gotta spread the cheeks. You gotta spread the cheeks and have Taylor drop it down. Okay? You gotta spread the cheeks. Taylor drops it down, and then you let them go, and they come together. Uh-oh.
Production says everyone pick up a handful of sand and throw it at the ceiling.
You guys better close your fucking eyes, dude.
Everyone blow raspberries on Jimmy's stomach, JJ.
Oh, man. This is pretty great. Jimmy only had one wipe earlier. The sand is actually a good idea. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's got to itch back there. There's no way it doesn't itch back there. You know, that sand is probably making him feel better.
I think one raspberry. I mean, if we all did once.
Production says throw sand at Dooney.
Okay.
They're making it real fun for whoever's not the target.
Sit down.
Ooh. I was waiting for that one. That was inevitable.
Done, yay. Whew.
Yeah, it was Crow Cop. It was Turg. Yeah.
Shinji a cute kiss on the cheek and say, "This one is for Gino."
All right, man.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. If sand is...
Tickle fight?
Oh, man. Dude, TJ's pants are about to fall down. Why aren't they allowed to get nude again? Because that'd be my go-to in this scenario. That'd probably be crossing the line on some level, you know? You know, it's one thing when you're airsoft fatty. You know, it's another thing when you could potentially get eliminated from the tank, and then you got to go and get a job. And one of the first things that pops up is you getting naked, you know? Man, I miss Pride. Those entrances and fights were insane. Yeah, Pride Pride understood fighting. Pride understood fighting in a way that the UFC does not.
Production says fill Thomas's shoes with sand. Also scream MDE rise while doing so.
Come on, man.
MDE rise! MDE rise! MDE rise!
Wait, is that 13? It says 13 in Roman numerals on his left arm.
What about that? Oh, I can't wear those.
Production says act like you are being raped by ghosts.
Oh my god! Don't touch me! Don't!
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yo, Shinji, what are you doing, dude? It's not supposed to be consensual, bro.
Production says, Thomas, pour sand into your beanie and wear it.
Oh, come on. Alright.
Bare knuckle boxing is back in a big way now. That one chick went viral after her face got busted to oblivion. Are you talking about Taylor Starling? Yeah. Bare knuckle boxing is back, and it's good, but it has a long way to go. You know, we're kind of in a weird dark age with it right now, and it's not the same kind of dark age as the UFC.
Production says, look up and brush your tongue with an invisible toothbrush.
Uh-oh. She isn't even trying to... She isn't even trying. She's like, oh, I know what you want. I'll give you what you want. Oh, man. This is wild, dude. Taylor's really going for it.
Production says create a human centipede with Tay in the back.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is fucked, dude. What was I gonna say? But yeah, that's the reason why I didn't get on a BKFC card when I could have. Fucking is because I realized that the money they were gonna pay me to take bare knuckles to the head was not really worth it. You know, this is around when I started kind of looking at fighting in a bit of a different manner, and I realized that like if I was gonna go the BKFC route, I should at least be getting paid what I would get paid for the UFC as a debut fighter, right? And it's not really anyone's fault right now, okay? They don't have the money to be paying people 30 grand for a debut, right? But it's just not worth it, right? Maybe if I was to get some kind of clout or something like that, and I could bring that to the table and be like, hey, I'm like a Ginger Bryce Hall. Pay me mad fucking money and I'll fight, right? Maybe something like that. I don't know, but I don't have mad clout, so it ain't happening. It ain't happening anytime soon.
Production said to sing like a doo-wop group.
Doo-wop!
That's the thing, like, who knows what a fucking doo-wop group... Like, none of these people know what a doo-wop group is.
Production says, bury Jimmy in the sand.
Yeah, like that Taylor Starling chick. Someone said, yeah, it's pretty gnarly to take that kind of beating for not much money.
Build a sand castle.
Oh,
That was great. That was good. That was really good. She's gonna build a giant dick. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that Taylor Starling chick, she has an OnlyFans, and chances are she makes more money on OnlyFans than she does fighting for BKFC, you know? And she's one of the, like, premier female fighters. She's one of the ones that kind of gets pushed. That gets a little bit more love than a lot of the other fighters, male or female. And she puts on interesting fights, right?
Shout out Bird Clan.
But, like, it really just shows you the kind of pay that she's getting in BKFC if she feels a need to have an OnlyFans in that way, right? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. She's got kids, too. She's got 2 sons. Josie. Is she getting the shut up bag?
Bye, you bastard.
Josie's having flashbacks.
I am going to poop on your sister.
He's still covering his dick. When were you looking at bare knuckle? I tried out for BKFC in 2021. It was May of 2021. Their Belfast tryout. You know, it was a fun experience. I really like that area of New York. I've been there a couple of times in my life. Where Belfast, New York is. It's such a nice area. Damn, she's really going at it. Any hoe activity, and she's just right in on it. It's crazy. Trish, what are you doing?
Man, my boots. Come on.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Jason Miller. That's somebody I'd like to interview. I'd love to talk to him, but I don't know what I would talk to him about. And I don't know if he'd be down to talk to me.
Production says Thomas list out 10 things you most admire about Taylor.
I really like her hair. I really.
Oh,
she was a good
man.
listener. She seemed really nice. I like that she's so good at poker. I like how she lives in Florida. That's cool.
What?
She
I
has
ain't
pretty
counting that.
eyes. She has nice skin. I don't know.
She has 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth.
Production says everybody scream their most loudest caller.
Still waiting on 3 from Tomas.
I like her nose ring.
We missed that.
I like your nose ring. She had nice legs. I think that's 10.
You owe me one more, bud.
Really easy to talk to.
That doesn't count either. You already said that.
Production says finish burying Jimmy.
What?
Way back down.
I DM'd him on Instagram a couple years ago and was just having a full conversation with me. It was weird as fuck. Yeah, it's funny when you DM someone on Instagram or Twitter or something like that and they get back to you and you're like, holy shit.
Say something nice about Jimmy's poop.
Jimmy, I actually can't smell your shit.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. I want to hear each compliment individually.
Jimmy, you got beautiful poop shit, man. Like, I've seen some bad looking shits, and yours looks. was one of the prettiest I've seen.
People can still find Oxys, STFU. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Mayhem will talk about anything for some Oxy. I don't know.
You're not a Christian.
I hope not.
Take a knee and say Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Black Lives Matter.
Obviously, I don't condone that.
You popped my neck down here, but thanks.
Cameron says, I'm blocked by Dana White. Trolled him so hard, he actually went to my Insta, started following people I know, and leaving comments.
Says Tomas cannot say, or I dunno for the rest of the challenge.
Damn, just eliminate him. Just kick him out. Hello?
Production says Jimmy has to describe his top 5 most fuckable dog breeds.
Number 5. None. Number 4.
Production say Jimmy must get his feet tickled for 10 seconds and can make a
Uh-oh. Jimmy looks like one of those racist Irish drawings from the 19th century. Dude, he does.
Production says Jimmy has to talk like a black guy the rest of the challenge.
Number 3, shit, man. I guess like them bitches that be wearing the dog ears and dog collars, but like actual human bitches.
Production says reenact Iwo Jima attack Shinji's island.
Iwo Jima, oh boy. Okay. Scott, do you keep up with 1FC or Muay Thai in general? After watching one, I can't really get excited for MMA. Not really. I just don't have the time or the energy to really care that much about one. I hate when people ask me about one. I'm not saying I don't like that you just asked me about one. But like people are presumptuous. They're like, did you see Rod Tang versus? It's always Rod Tang. It's always fucking Rod Tang. That's who they're asking about, right? Oh, did you see Rod Tang versus this fucking guy? Dude, such a great fight, bro. And it's like, no, I didn't. I don't care. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know a little bit about Rod Tang. I've seen a couple of his fights, right? Not live, but I don't follow MMA like that in general, right? Everything I know about like these guys that I've been asked about are things that like I only know because I've like it's because I know the game, right? And in addition to that, I do get excited when they fight, and maybe I'll tune into a card when I know they're fighting, like Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, those types, right? Colby Covington, etc., right? But I'm not sitting here like, oh, dude, fucking, I gotta know everything about everyone, and because of that, I'm gonna watch ONE FC, bro. Like, it's not, that's not how it is for me, you know. It's kind of, you know, it's tough to keep up with everything.
What's going on my dad? We missed one.
I saw Rod Tang versus Mighty Mouse, and that's it. Yeah.
Chris Lynch, BWC, Lynch it up.
BWC.
Production says dress up
Jimmy.
His arms
Jimmy didn't want to stop.
Oh, dress him up. All right. Come here, little Jimmy. Come here. Oh. Come here, little Jimmy. Oh.
Production says compliment Tomas and give him higher confidence. Thank you, sir.
Hey, man, you're actually
Tomas,
really
you
nice.
got your penis tickled this round.
You have such a nice personality.
You are
nice, long,
You're so
voluptuous hair.
compassionate.
Despite never playing Blue's Clues, you sure wrapped up your clue until it turned blue.
You're a nice person with nice hair. Go live. Thank you.
You're a nice person with nice hair. Backhanded. Trish, that was backhanded as shit. We know that.
Production says pretend you are having a Vietnam War flashback.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You hear about this?
Production says everyone act gay except Dunya, who has to act like the straightest person ever.
Hey, sweetie. Oh, don't you look.
Scott, who would win in a fight? One Sam Hyde versus every fish in the tank. Well, it depends on if Jimmy is going to be taking part or not.
What? Yeah, I gotta go to Charles. I gotta go to court tomorrow.
Hey, sweetie.
Pray for me,
Just-
y'all.
you're-
I'm off today.
No crumbs, no crumbs. Oh, I love
Shame I didn't get to roll with Octavius. Yeah, it is, Dega. It is.
If you play Blue's Clues, mister, that's when you get a clue and your fix until turns blue and purple.
Clearly, none of them are the hidden actor.
AO Production says apologize to Dwani A for all the racist things you've said.
Duane Ye.
I'm sorry, Don Ye. I'm sorry, Don Ye, for all the reasons I've been saying. It's right. You heard.
I was just too much.
Shit, homie. I ain't even trying to be that racist. Just come out. I can't help it.
It was nothing against. Sorry about that. Something against you or your people, man.
Yeah, man.
Production says build the human pyramid.
Oh, shit. How's this going to work? Oh, man. No, Shinji should be closer to the top.
So, y'all can come on.
Oh, man. Holy shit, dude. It's happening. They're really doing it.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fucking...
Sorry, I'm sorry. No. Alright, yeah, I'll get out. Oh, sorry.
No, you good. Sorry, shake.
That's hilarious, bro. Dude, even in the human pyramid, Trish can't help but throw it back. Has anyone in the UFC been successful without MMA, only using one fighting style or martial art? Yeah, I think Khabib kind of falls under that category.
I really don't know how to say my odds. I'm kind of
You're prominent. You're prominent. You're prominent. You're prominent.
I know what
I don't even know what they're doing right now. I just hear multiple voices blending together. Who's John?
While your glasses are really foggy. While Thomas, I really think you should listen to Andrew Tate.
John 10. Oh, they're all trying to pretend to be John.
We need to defeat that SWAT whitey.
And I need to...
Production says Kaylee say some nice things about Nifty.
Boyce Gracie falls under that category. Yeah, but I think he meant in the modern era, you know.
She was nice. If she, you know, yeah, she was nice. She cooked us.
Alex Pereira, I guess. Yeah, I guess in a way you could kind of file him under that category as well, in a way. You know, same thing with Israel Adesanya.
Production says Shinji needs to inspect everyone's feet and rate them from 1 to 10.
What?
Feet.
Inspect feet and rate our feet.
Oh, man.
Look at feet and say 1 to 10. How do you rate their feet?
7.
7.
7. 4. 5. 8.
You're everyone's slave now.
One.
Who's that?
One.
You are. I couldn't hear it.
Damn, bro.
Cow.
Do a conga line.
Hey, conga line.
Production says act ghetto.
Act Ghetto, aka the Trish Challenge.
That's it for the challenge.
Shit.
Shit.
Production says
Shit.
Kumbaya.
Well,
Go ahead, do it.
Production says do your best impression.
What?
Best impression of Delaney on New Year's Eve.
You're a faggot. I hate you.
I'm a what? You heard that, right? You heard what one of them said, right?
Sir, I hate you. You're terrible. You gave me this opportunity. I hate you. I'm going to eat you all over the place.
Sorry, I'm just checking on something real quick. I'm not trying to you know, chill on my phone like that.
Your first point.
Amazing.
That's good, ain't it?
Yes.
Doesn't you how feel to earn your first point? That's good. Everybody get a point. Everybody can win.
Everybody gets a point.
Everybody gets 1 point for that.
Praise the Lord.
Shut the fuck up,
We
Trish.
need to do a little hydration. We need to get some water into our bellies. Because when you down in the bayou and you're going around on a fan boat, you got them gators chomping at
When
you.
there's shit in the
You get
closet.
high And you get sweaty. You get sweaty down in Louisiana. So what we gonna do? We gonna do the zip chugging challenge. Now, unfortunately, these are covered in sand.
Yep.
But you're gonna have to get the sand off to get the sweet liquid inside. When you're done, put your empty can somewhere. Storing your empty cans in a pile. Don't get water poisoning. Don't get. Know your limits.
I want to see what happens. Dude, they should shotgun them. They should shotgun the beers.
Yeah, that shit, you're not gonna like that. So don't go past your limits. Don't get hurt.
Icky pukers?
Pukers, try not to puke though.
God damn it.
It's the zip chugging challenge.
You going?
You should probably stop puking. No more puke on this one, y'all. No puking on this
No,
one.
I'm trying to win. What if someone didn't puke?
How many times have you puked, Taylor?
I puked twice today.
When did you puke today, Taylor?
During bingo. I had to puke up jalapenos.
How many times a day can you puke?
A lot.
How many times a day can you puke?
Professional? Alright.
Out of all the fish, who do you think showed the most potential for any kind of training or fighting in general? Definitely Taylor. She takes to it very well. It's alright, I'm drunk. I plan on falling down them shortly.
We'll do the most that you can get in 2.5 minutes.
I don't want to drink more.
I'm probably going to head out soonish. Not right this second or anything, but, you know, I'm starting to get tired, and plus I got to be up early tomorrow. I've started doing these twice a week. You know, technically I'm streaming 3 times. Well, I mean, technically. I'm streaming 3 times a week right now. Sundays are Fallout Sunday, but depending on how things go, I might pop in here. Oh, excuse me. But other than that, there's going to be the Friday stream, which we're going to be doing this, and then there's going to be another stream during the week where I end up, you know, doing this as well for the duration of this. So just stay tuned for that. But we'll hang out for another minute or two, and we'll see what ends up happening. Don't worry, it's drinkable sand. There was a pixelated tall contestant. Hope it's Frank H. or some bad dude. A pixelated tall contestant. What do you mean by that? I don't see it. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. Where the hell? There we go. Where did you see that pixelated tall contestant, Remo? Zip is Jolt Cola rebranded. No, sir. Zip is better. Taylor has made impressive improvements since she started training with you, Scott. Yeah, she's been coming along really well. I'm really happy with the progress. On the website at the start, there was not taking the piss. Fish tank.
I have to piss. Oh, Judge.
I'm just curious, right?
Wow, Fish, I'm real jealous of you all right now.
Jeez Louise, dude.
Tasty, refreshing zip in my tummy right now.
Myrtle. Oh boy.
Drink zip, stupid. Drink
Oh boy.
Drink zip, stupid. Drink zip, stupid. Drink zip, stupid. Drink zip, stupid.
We love that zip.
I'm just curious. I'm just looking around because I'm remembering like, oh yeah, these guys all have these like, you know,
Give you one more minute,
these
y'all.
things.
I'm gonna give you one more minute to drink that zip. Get in the closet. Push in now.
I'm about to be a Nikki Puker.
Well,
Remo, if you mean from day one, oh, it was Brian. Okay, yeah, Brian is pretty tall. You know. Do we ever know what happened to Frank, the black guy contestant? Yeah, we do. I'd rather not talk about it though.
I don't know why, but this reminds me of my priceless market.
Does Zip have caffeine? I'm not sure.
So cool.
I hope so. I hope so. Oh, Squink, what's going on, man?
Puke your zip in
Bring 'em in now.
to get things nice and ready for the next mud wrestling challenge.
Now that's nice.
They're gonna do a mud wrestling challenge. Oh, is she gonna puke again?
All the things you said you liked about Taylor were about her looks. Shallow much?
They weren't.
10 seconds.
Oh, dude, you just hear the liquid hitting.
Alright, y'all done.
Oh, bro.
Get your tans out.
Bro. Oh no. Technically, I'm not supposed to be showing that. Oh no.
You did not win. Y'all had 4.
I had 5.
Oh, bro.
I got 4.5.
Oh, dude.
Full of money powder now. You
Yes.
are ready to make money.
What does Taylor think of TJ? I haven't asked her. I'm not going to broach that topic with her because I don't want to put her on the spot like that. I feel like that would be
You got what, 4.5?
slightly inappropriate of me to do. It's not really my business, I guess. They haven't exploited the fears that Jimmy's bio mentions yet. I haven't actually read the bios. Oh, jeez, dude. You can just hear the liquid hitting the ground, and there's something guttural about that. There's something really fucking guttural about that. It's terrible. Damn, swift censorship, Scott. Yeah. I don't want to take the chance here, you know? She has bulimia, not fair. Exactly. She's a competitive puker. These are all casual pukers. She's a competitive one. Keep up the great streams, man. I found your channel from the stream and am now a subscriber. You have been doing an awesome job in and out of the tank, brother. Thank you very much, Ryan. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well, here.
Someone get Jimmy a mason jar and a My Little Pony toy stack.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Huzzah! Praise
You
the
just
new
knock over the
King
damn
Taylor.
toilet.
No, that was.
I'm not praising the puke king, Taylor.
Is the Squink for $5? Thank you, man. Is the Zip flavored, menthol, cherry, or just carbonated? I think it's menthol flavored. I think it's Newport 100 flavored.
I want to watch these people barf and pee themselves.
Current odors: sweat, McDonald's, sand, vomit.
Everyone needs to compliment Shinji on
At least it doesn't smell like shit, I guess, right?
Nice cock.
Thank you. Good.
You have a nice.
Hey man, you
Mikey Woods, us.
You have nice balls and a nice tip.
Thank you. Good foreskin, dude.
Nice balls and a nice tip. You know, something about Dunye being the one to say that. It feels like that was not a joke. Oh, what's he got there?
Okay? Yeah, it's cool, but I just don't know where it's coming from. I don't want to get it infected. Come take us.
What does us mean? It's like, it's short for like, I'm gonna wait till the circumflexing stops. Uh-oh, is he out or did he get put in that room? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead because the circumflexes. Alright, they finally stopped. Fuck, what was the question? Oh yeah. I forget if it means like Osunobu or Oshinobu or something like that, but basically the way it was explained to me in my karate class was it means like to strive, or like I am striving with patience, or to strive with patience. From what I've seen, it has a different meaning depending on who you ask though. But the way I spell it, OSS, right? That's the jujitsu way of spelling it, right? The karate, the judo way of spelling it is OSU. You know, Osu, I guess, but they say us, right? It's an affirmative, and it's a bunch of things, but it's especially an affirmative, you know? If somebody says something to me, I'm not going to be like, yes, I'm going to be like, us, right? Or at the very least, okay, yeah, us, something like that, right? Also, if I shake hands with someone after a roll, you know, good roll, us. You know, before a roll, slap hands, fist bump, us. You know, it's, you can never say it enough, if that makes sense.
Let's go ahead and do that now.
Master Poe from Opie and Anthony used us all the time. Yeah, it's not just a joke, you know.
Out of the room, so that gets good now too. You go ahead there, Jimmy, looking like a bird, looking like Sam Neill and Event Horizon. Incredible.
Dude, he's gonna bend over backwards. He's gonna bridge. He's gonna put his head into the puke.
Truly a sight to see. Trish
About this, fuck.
getting warmed up, thinking about that now. Looking at that boy. Getting heated up.
Taylor, you
Yes,
should
you
keep
are.
your mouth and
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Only the corniest guy in my gym said us. Not even the Brazilian instructor did. Yeah. It kind of depends. It kind of depends from school to school, you know.
Through the goddamn roof, keep puking it up, baby.
Toby, show 'em how flexible you are.
What was I gonna say?
Back bend, whatever you most
Yeah, it's you know, a lot of gyms are very casual. My gym, we're to call it traditional would be like weird, but we are kind of that way. We say us, you know, we bow before we get on and off the mat, you know, that type of stuff. Some places they don't give a shit, you know, it's just whatever, you know, do whatever you want.
Okay, let's put that away.
Fingers crossed someone falls in it. I hope so.
Trishels, go ahead, show 'em.
Trishels? Wow, way to, wow.
You're touching your toes, okay?
You sure did. Wow, that was impressive, Trish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Tay and Trish both have this
About as good as I can go.
Is that better than Jimmy's?
Sorry if I already asked, but who is your favorite to spar or train with? I don't know if I have a favorite. I do know there's people who are doing better than others. Like I said, Taylor is probably the best in the tank right now, you know. But I wouldn't say I have a favorite per se.
My shirt's gonna come up.
It's okay when Jimmy does it, but when TJ does it, that's gay.
Sensei, what do you think about coaches asking students to clean the mats? I straight up said hell no one time. I pay to train, not to clean. You're doing me a service. Yeah, no, I think that's kind of bullshit. You know, if somebody's gonna clean the mats, it should be for money, and either A, it's gonna be money like that's gonna be paid to you, or B, it's gonna be money that is then used to take off from your membership, right? The idea that it's like, oh hey, it's part of respecting the school and stuff like that. No, that's stupid. I'm paying you. This is not this. The respect that I have for you is earned because I have the humility to listen to somebody who knows more than me on the subject, right? That doesn't mean I have to fucking clean your house for you, right? I don't give a shit what Eastern philosophy bullshit you try and impart on me. A lot of that's bullshit anyway, right? But like,
Oh God, no! Please.
I'm not cleaning your shit for free, right? There better be something in it for me, you know? And it's not something where you're telling me, oh yes, you have to clean the mats. It's like, no, you fucking, like, ask me if I will, and if I'm like, okay, then you're like, alright, cool, you won't have, it'll be half off your membership for the month, something like that, right?
Come on, Taylor.
Both of you face the camera, please. There we go.
My skirt's gonna bust open.
Just ignore it.
Oh man. Jeez, that's pretty crazy. I used to almost be able to put my foot behind my head, but I'm not 19 years old anymore, so I can't even come close.
Jimmy, you are so flexible for a straight man. Congrats, sir.
We did best.
Crash My Bike says, Scott, I know Sam was already kind of involved with Luis J. Gomez and his little comedian fighting thing. Did you have anything to do with that, or would you like to? What, you mean would I like to fight comedians? If the money's there, sure. Why not? What was I gonna say? I mean, I didn't really have anything to do with that. Like, I was there for the, you know, that video with Sam sparring with Luis. Uh-oh.
It gonna get 5 points.
It gonna be 5 points.
Right now, at least.
It's pretty even, girl.
You said like I only have a judge.
You don't have to do anything. You're losing anyway.
Yeah, I was the one behind the camera for that sparring video between Sam and Luis that got put out there. It was me, him, and Luis in Sam's parking lot, you know? Luis is a cool guy. Fucking, I like him. He's cool. I'd love to see him again. I didn't know he was gonna be here a few months ago. A buddy of mine from high school hit me up like, yo, fucking Legion of Skanks is gonna be in Boston, and it was like a few days before, and I wasn't able to make it out there. But yeah, Luis is a really cool guy. But like to say that I had anything to do with anything, no. Like, you know, Sam introduced me to him.
So like,
But it's a vote, right?
Sorry, no disrespect, but I legit thought the us affirmation was a weird word you were forcing them to say as a joke. Didn't know it was a real thing. Well, I mean, it's a real thing that I was making them do as a bit of a gag, you know?
Jimmy was looking at me like,
Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is, you know? It's just one thing that they had to kind of reprogram themselves to do. One way that I was kind of fucking with them mentally. But it is a real thing.
Well, that's why I'm wondering. I can go straight off.
How often does Sam train? I'm not sure. I would assume pretty often, you know? He's not always training with me. Scott, did you meet Sam through training? In a way, I guess you could say, yeah.
Again, it's like I can't compete because it's nowhere near that lane.
Looks like a Tool album cover. You mean this? This could be a Tool album cover.
Okay, I'm not even doing it. Because this fool can just get a buzz cut.
Yeah, that's different. You gonna get clippers?
I'm scissoring it.
No clean tape, please.
You're scissoring yourself.
The 3 R's.
You do a buzz cut?
It's for
Or I mean, like, a
Do you
boy
like
haircut?
green eggs and ham?
Trish, just cut the back of what's hanging out now. Cut it down.
Yeah, cut the back of his sack.
I'm sorry, baby.
At the back of his sack.
I gotta get rid of you.
Oh, you're. Oh, okay.
I just...
I'm sorry.
I wanna... I'm not saying like I'm going right now. I'm just saying like I want to get ready to go, but
Tell the girls they don't have to cut their hair.
I want to see
I just want to know how much you're
what happens when everybody goes to cut their hair.
Judge didn't specify what kind of hair.
That's like
Pubes would very much.
Boy,
That is a good point.
Wait a minute.
He didn't specify.
It's like 5 or 6 inches. He's
I know. And that's
Boy!
Yeah,
I got all the hair I need.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Looks like I'm back in the competition.
Which you can't win against TJ. It's literally impossible.
Yeah.
Circumflex, 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 circumflex. How's Sam's Newaza? I've seen him in a white belt. Is he at least blue belt level? Yeah, I was talking about it. I'd put him with a blue. I'd give him a blue belt with like a stripe or two, probably. You know. There's a lot of politics in jiu-jitsu. It's not all just meritocracy and oh you're this good so you get a blue belt. You know. If you go into a gym and you beat the shit out of everyone, but you're a white belt, you're still a white belt. It doesn't matter, you know? You're not going to get your white belt until the political aspects of promotion have been fulfilled, right? That's just the way that it is.
Oh, birthday cake. Why?
I like how Jimmy has a 12 tattoo, which is a Final Fantasy VII reference. A dog character has the tattoo. LOL. It all makes sense. Exactly. Oh shit.
You're the one who can just win it easy. Do it, brother, man.
But do not let anything happen to it.
Do you want us to put it? What happens if
shelf
shelf or something gets fucked? Can we move it at all?
Don't let anything.
Can we move it at all? Jimmy just picks it up.
I would appreciate if it was on the floor, though. I don't want it in that closet because.
That's the shit closet.
Okay, I see the funk air. I see.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Jimmy. Oh, okay, yeah.
You don't get your blue belt till Sensei gets his paycheck. Yeah, that was a hilarious thing from the Master Chim episode. They were going back and forth, and Sam was like, "Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm still a white belt," and Chim was like, "Yeah, well, you never really brought in that check, you know." Next fish on fish sparring should be only leg kicks until submission. Dude, I really want to do leg kicks. I really want to add kicks in like a legitimate way. I want to throw on the shin guards. I got 2 pairs of shin guards, so it'll work out fine. I want to kick the ever loving shit out of Jimmy.
Don't worry, Josie, I got this. No way they're getting past me when I threaten to get naked.
Well, don't. Whoa, Jesus, Jimmy.
Listen, I gotta protect this cake. Now, ladies, avert your eyes in case I gotta get naked.
I'll do.
Why?
They're not gonna wrestle a naked man for a cake.
I don't want to touch the fucking cake. I just don't know how much you're
Not you, sis.
Oh, there's the scissors.
And you have longer.
All right, let's get to it, guys. Start cutting.
Just okay.
You forfeit. I don't know, man. It depends. You want me to help you? It depends.
Yeah, just get around.
Yeah, there's 2 right
Where?
there.
Please fight Nanette. Nanette. Why does that sound so familiar?
Yeah, that'd probably help. Hey, here, you want the brush? You gonna brush it out first?
I knew this was gonna happen.
I really don't want to see Jimmy naked. Don't worry, man. We don't either.
Brother Shinji, we must protect this cake with our lives.
Oh god.
How bad does the house smell? Not too bad right now, but it smells like cigarettes every time I go in. I don't have the best sense of smell either. That's the other thing.
Yeah, see, that's
He's
why.
got me beat. I can't, and he's gonna. That would be all my hair. It would be to my scalp if I cut it to the length you're doing.
I want to see Jimmy sit his fat naked ass on that cake. That was a Ben. This right here.
There you go.
That had Ben's name written all over it. That's a Ben joke. I could hear him saying that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Scott, you got to recreate the John head kick from season 1 with a leg kick to Jimmy. Dude, fucking one leg kick. One of my leg kicks will fucking ruin Jimmy. Damn, that's pretty wild.
I was gonna cut it to my shoulders.
Oh, hell, the Bob.
He would have beat me anyways. Hell yeah.
He still looks like a girl.
Cut your hair? You're not
No.
You know why I told you to go last, right?
Cause he has so much. He could just cut off.
But you know why I told you to go last?
No.
Can you guess? You want to think about it?
Thank you.
So I didn't have to cut my
So
hair?
we could have cut our hair all stupid, and he would have.
You want to guess why?
Guess.
To
Siggy delivery.
Can you think about it and figure out why I told you to go last?
so make them cut their hair?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. You fucking idiot.
I mean, I already told them what. I mean,
Are you defending what you did?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
You are doing so incorrectly, so I'm taking away 1 point from you. Can you show that reaction to the camera, please?
Dude, he looks so much different.
If
Holy shit.
I want to chop your head, I'll give you 5 points. You don't even have to compete. You just gotta
Doesn't matter how long.
Sensei, how did you first run into Sam? Were you already a fan or what? Yeah, I was a fan of Sam's for a few years, and I saw that he wanted to fight Hassan Piker, so I ended up commenting on one of his things saying, "Yo, I'll help you out." And we had already DM'd each other once or twice before that, so he kind of vaguely knew who I was. But when he saw me say that, he was like, "Oh, like I'll hit you up," and sure enough, he hit me up. So there's that. There's that. He looks like a young Tony Hawk now. I gotta see him again.
Careful, Shinji. That hand looks molesty.
I'll wait to see. Wait a second. Did he leave? No, he didn't leave the room. That's him sitting right there. Jimmy's got to move his fat ass out of the way.
That man was about to grab Shinji's testicles. Can you believe it?
I'm really gonna look like Dora.
Oh, is she cutting too? She's cutting her hair. Okay.
Where's the scissors? That's not fair, man.
Hand her the scissors, Thomas. It's behind you.
I'm probably not even gonna get it.
Dude, I want to see Trish with short hair.
Trish, you come this far.
Trisha trying to rig how much gets cut. Exactly. That's why she's fucking around.
I don't have to look at it? Thank you.
Put it in the shitter, dude. So.
Yeah, put it in the shitter. Hairy shit.
Trish, you want me to cut it for you?
Is this shorter than Toby?
I think so, yeah.
Whoever buzzes their hair wins somebody. Please cut all your hair off. We want to
Scott, not sure if you touched on it yet, but thoughts on Summer? I hope she's doing okay. I actually released a video earlier this week on Monday. If you want to take a look at that. If you go to my channel, you'll find it. Give Dunye a big wig. Give Dunye a big ass wig and make him cut the wig. Dude, the first guy to tell Trish, "I like your haircut," is gonna end up in the bathroom with her. Maybe not the bathroom, maybe the goon cave or the closet.
Here, I'll try to trust you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Scott, did Summer leave you any voicemails? No, she doesn't have my number.
Then I am being serious. Like, it doesn't look bad on you, really.
If I cut my
Uh-oh, you guys heard it. You guys heard it. These two, they're gonna end up in the bathroom together at some point.
I think that's good.
Thank you.
As good as it can get.
Crash My Bike says, just sub to the channel today. Gonna check the backlog when you get off. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Welcome.
Okay. Oh my God. You won't fuck up TJ's hair like that.
Looks like a gayer Jared.
Don't cut him with the scissors. Be gentle. You look like you're in a French movie.
Yeah. So
She really is looking Asian right now. She really is. She's really looking. She's looking Asian. She's looking fresh off the boat from the Philippines now. I think the hair did her like quite a few favors in terms of not looking like a Filipina. Not saying Filipinas are ugly or anything like that. I'm just saying that like she does not look ethnically Filipino. But get rid of the drawn on eyebrows and then cut the hair down like this, and all of a sudden you start seeing it.
Well, y'all know I'm literally thinning. I gotta go to Turkey for.
Oh man. DJ looks like Timothy Chalamet. That sounds familiar. I'm sure I probably know who you're referring to. I'm just having a hard time thinking about it. She looks like she's gonna fluff my pillows. Yeah. Chris just ruined Thomas's hair bad, dude. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious how it's gonna turn out. We gotta wait for him to turn around. The best TTS I heard, someone said Trish looked like Manny Pacquiao on estrogen. Wow. Wow, that is a good one. That is a really good one. Yeah, he doesn't look that bad. Jeez, that was a little fucking scary. The way she reached around with the scissors.
Thank you, guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't look terrible.
Shit, it's so weird too.
Is that good, Judge? No, it's gotta be shorter. It has to look at my fucking head.
Oh my God.
Look at my fucking head.
I don't have that much hair.
Yeah, he's not supposed to look good.
Okay, I see what he means. Well, I'm sorry, Thomas.
Thank you.
He did specifically say
The sig does help the Asian look. She looks like there's this chick in one of those movies. I don't know what the movie is. I just keep seeing. I see the clip every now and again. There's like an old Asian lady with a cig in her mouth, and she's got the hair curlers, and she's in a nightgown, and I think she's either some like triad leader type chick, or she's like some karate master chick that it's supposed to be like, oh, it's just an old lady, and then she beats your ass. It's almost reminiscent of that.
Okay, someone else take care of that cake.
Who else is cutting?
Thank you. I trust your hands better.
Kung Pao. Was it Kung Pao?
Down.
Oh my god, Jimmy!
Was it?
He put a cigarette in his hair on
I watched Kung Pao recently, but within the last like 6 to 8 months recently, you know. Kung Fu Hustle. I feel like that's probably what it is. I've never actually seen Kung Fu Hustle outside of random clips and shit like that, though, so I'm not 1,000% sure.
Hey, Jimmy, let me hold the cigs, man.
Jimmy built like a bonobo.
Dude, it's like in his head.
A bonobo. Let's see what that is.
Now TJ looks like a mini
We look like I'm getting too close to the scalp here. I'm really trying here, man.
You want to alternate?
TJ, get rid of all of it. None of these pussies would even dare.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I see what you mean.
Your skinhead like dance. It grows back, don't worry. It grows back all healthy now.
Sorry.
You look good, you look good.
Thank you.
Here, it makes it easier if it's trimmed down though. Here,
They're gonna get the
Ever seen Ricky O, the story of Ricky? Nah, I haven't.
Might help make it a little faster.
Oh shit.
Yo, big
She
fan on that
got
cake.
that Dory on the thing's content creator, a head ass.
I'm just curious if anyone else is gonna cut their hair.
You're still fucking rocking it. Like, for real. I'm not.
They better give Thomas 5 points for this. They better.
You can pull it off.
Jimmy,
I
if you
can't.
do
I
the
look like
kind
a
of
dude.
haircut my drunk mom used to cook
Don't
up.
step by the cake.
Sick burns and
I'm
all.
staying away from that.
Thank you guys.
Shelly,
I'm
watch
sorry.
where you throw the hair before it hits the cake.
Gay fucked up the cake by being near it. It's fucking gay now. Joe's gonna be fucking pissed.
It was already happy before I got to it.
Alright, here's the clippers.
Vance dressed like he's repping
It needs to
grocery.
look like
Oh yeah, my nigga.
a kidnapping victim
Let me do it.
or a crackhead.
I can cut hair.
And now if you want to sabotage TJ, one way you could do it is by making it look clean and not fucked up.
Jimmy, you know how to
Vertical
cut hair?
bar. Fucking Taylor posted something saying, "What does vertical bar mean?"
That's not fair.
I'm wondering what she's referring to.
Unfair.
Josie, can you light this a little more for me?
Fuck, it's hot.
Let's just do something real quick.
We love this.
No, I'm not making a swastika.
You're the new
I'm making
content
a
queen.
windmill
I'm
of
not.
happiness.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing he said that.
Star in there.
Yeah, I don't fuck around with birthday cakes. Yeah, I see
Uh-oh.
nothing wrong with cake. I don't play for birthdays, okay?
Don't fuck the cake up.
Don't fuck the cake up. Oh my
There we
god.
go.
You mean to keep here? I'll touch
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
I had long hair most of my life. It takes a lot to let someone chop it off. Takes years to grow your hair like that. He actually had decent hair too. Yeah, he did. He had long locks.
That's a military haircut for sure.
Psst, not even.
Once they
Not
get
even
done.
close. It has to look fucked up.
For what it's worth, Thomas, I am
Oh
sorry.
man, they are fucking his shit up, dude. It's literally vertical bar read out by TTS. Just like how... Oh, okay. I had no idea. That's what the circumflex was. Okay.
Serious face. And he used to smell hair like.
They should make Shinji yell Banzai for 5 minutes straight. That would be great.
This right here.
Put him in the attic and make him do that.
Your suits you though.
Like an uneven cornfield.
50K, but at what cost?
Get all this off.
We can see TJ's posture now.
I didn't do you that bad.
Shave everything just off the top.
Once they're done fucking around with TJ's shit,
And then shave all this off.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump off.
Common Thomas W.
He's young. He can grow it back a few times more. Oh yeah, I'm sure he will, right? I cut my own hair and I know what I'm doing. I would be terrified to just have someone going at my head with scissors. Oh yeah, fuck that.
No, you can't shave it all off.
Jet Li fell from a balcony and is in the hospital. Really? Jeez, that's crazy. Hope he's alright.
You have chemo. You get chemo points.
Bad alopecia.
You look like a cancer patient.
Hold on, there's a new poll that started.
I didn't know this shit was gonna happen.
Of course this is gonna happen.
Take your no. I was
Oh,
gonna say take your hand
excuse me,
and,
jeez.
knock the, PP. PP time. Like that. PP.
Oh yeah. I just am gonna get it.
Oh man, I'm busy.
By the penis.
So busy.
I even get fucking high boys for that. Oh yes, my legs. No.
But
Please.
I'm dizzy.
All right. I want to hear the best. You're dizzy?
A little bit.
From what, the smoke?
I don't know.
I want to hear the best / most realistic life plan after leaving the show. Who got the most realistic life plan after leaving the show? Y'all got 3 minutes to prepare.
Okay.
Are we gonna alternate?
All right. I'll probably head out now. I'd love to hear this, but I do got to get off because I gotta do some stuff, and then I also got to be up early. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Thank you guys very much for showing up. You know, as usual, I'm really happy you all came. I'm happy you're enjoying everything, whether it's me in the tank or me reacting to the tank. I don't know when the next time I'm going to get in there is going to be. It's going to be soon, though. Possibly tomorrow. I'm not 1,000% sure, though. You know, we take it day by day and we see what ends up. We see what ends up happening. Yeah. So we'll see what ends up happening. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than just thank you for watching and peace out.